Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Reade Set Joe podcast. My name is Reed, and joining me today, as always, my co-host Joe. And today, we'll be talking a little bit of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm so excited.
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Da-na-na.
But
Spider-Man.
first, before we there it is. Before we get into that, Joe, what's been going on? Any Anything good? Anything mid? Anything bad you want to
Um,
tell us about?
yeah. So something good. I'm probably gonna talk about World of Warcraft again.
Yeah,
Um,
as you should.
as I should. My two friends and I that have been playing, we started alternate characters, where we're all playing gnome mages, and
Oh yeah, that's
so
right. All
in WoW,
gnomes, right?
all gnomes, right? I think I talked about this last time.
I think so. Yeah.
But we kept doing it. We played a lot last night, and as we're level 14 now, so we're getting more and more spells, and so we're able to like split off into our own respective trait trees. And so I'm arcane, and then my friend Torin is fire, and then my friend Shiraz is ice. And so now we actually have individual spells, and we only cast. I cast the arcane, Shiraz only cast the ice, and then Torin only cast the fire, and we just
Nice.
absolutely just blitz every mob camp, and it's so efficient and so fun. Because
Perfect.
there's a boss named Hogger, and he like roams in the woods, and he's really scary at level 11 or 12, and we just accidentally found him in the woods, and just took him,
Nuked.
because we also have a
Nice.
we have a we have a polymorph spell which turns him
Mm.
into a sheep for 20 seconds. So if he runs up
Oh,
to us, we just go, we CC him with our ice with an ice spell, polymorph him, and then we just jump back and then just keep firing our missiles at him, and then he's dead. Um, so that's been really fun.
nice.
Something mid. I played in a Magic the Gathering tournament yesterday for the Hobbit set that came out, um,
Yeah.
which was pretty fun. Several of my friends were in it, and I didn't know they were in it, so I got to hang out with them.
Cool.
The mid part of it, so it's 4 rounds, and then if you win, you go up in tables, and if you lose, you go down. Um, so if you're like undefeated, you're at table one the whole game, really. Um, and my first round, I had a bye because we had an odd number of people, so I like made my deck, and then I was just sitting there for an hour. And I built Simic elves, so I had a lot of elf cards, but I didn't get any like the
Mm.
good cards, and I kind of
Mm.
forced it, which is unfortunate.
Ah.
And then I had played in the second round and got dismantled, destroyed, just cooked. And so I had
Oh.
I had like 12 minutes left till the end of the round, so I grabbed my pool of cards because you get like a couple packs and you build a deck out of those,
Mhm.
and I built a new deck in 12 minutes.
Nice.
Because I pivoted from elves, and then there's another archetype that's you play as wargs, spiders, and bears.
Mm. Oh.
Because it's like there's 5 archetypes because it's the 5 armies. So there's the animals, the humans, elves, dwarves, and then goblins. So it's like you pick a lane depending on what you got in your packs.
Yeah.
Um, and then I absolutely destroyed in round 3. Felt pretty good. And then I was in 4th place going into the last round. And then the last guy, who had no sleeves on his cards, so like a sleeve,
Uh.
right? So no sleeves
Mhm.
on his cards and no
Mhm.
playmat. And he kept rushing me, and he's like, "What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Stop, stop talking to me." And he kept touching my cards, and
Oh.
like it was just
Just
not.
a newcomer doesn't know the etiquette.
No,
Doesn't
he's
know.
not a
Yeah.
newcomer. He's played at these before. I've seen
Oh.
him. He's just is I don't know. It was off putting because I really only ever
Yeah.
play with my friends. And he kicked my butt, um, which was really unfortunate. But I got 7th out of 19.
Oh.
So not too bad. I
Nice.
got some. I got
Yeah.
some free packs. Had a good time.
Cool.
And then something bad. It's hot, and I burned
Yeah.
my whole torso on a hike, which really sucked and didn't feel great. But on the flip side, I've been hiking so much, I've lost like 5 pounds. So
Nice.
feels pretty good.
Well, well done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What about you? What you been
That's
up
good.
to since I saw you like
Uh,
2 days ago?
yeah. Well, it's been a pretty good week. Since yeah, in the past week I went glamping, I guess, up in Deer Park.
Mm,
I like to. I don't know. It's a fun time. They have a pool, which I really enjoy. I miss having a pool, access to a pool. It's just in the
mm-hmm.
summer. You just it's just life is better next to a pool.
It is.
So that was fun. Except it wasn't fun because then a bunch of like kids came and then but then we just went and jumped in the hot tub, which hot tubs are just my place. I can
Yeah. When I
just
went
zen out.
when I went to the beach last year, I went boogie boarding with my uncle, and then
Hmm.
I was so cold, and my brother-in-law went too, and he's like, "I'm gonna shower first," and I'm like, "Okay," but at the place we stay, they have a pool and a hot tub, and so I just ran over
Yeah,
there and sat in the hot tub. So nice.
hot tubs are just the
Oh
best.
yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. And then um, we were kind of exhausted from camping, so we came back, took a nap, and um, we were planning on turning our ballots in that day, but then overslept a little bit. So I just happened to check, like when do the polls close? And they closed at 8 and it was 7:30. I was like, oh,
Gotta
we gotta
go.
run. We gotta go.
Uh huh.
So we barely made it. We we arrived at 7:58, 2 minutes to spare. The officials were there, like looking at their watch, just counting down the seconds.
Mm-hmm. Was there a
So yeah,
long line?
yeah. Oh, there was a bunch of people making a run for it. So it was not just us. So yeah, did my civic duty there, so that
Yep,
felt
I
good.
did as well.
There you go. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then yeah, after that went down to the Tri-Cities, like you mentioned. I got to hang out with you. Got to see some family, so that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and I guess like the mid thing for me was it was fun hanging out with all the family, but up in Deer Park and Tri Cities, but it's just a lot of driving. I
Yeah.
hate driving. It's just so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks sometimes. And then yeah, the bad thing is like the smoke and the heat. I hate, especially August. It's my least
Mm-hmm.
favorite. We might
Worst
have
month.
talked about
Worst
it,
month
but
of the year.
it's probably the worst month. And
Yep.
hot take is summer's bad. I don't really like summer,
um.
especially when we get to this time. It's like, ooh, I'm done with summer right now.
This unrelated. You know how in like January, like no movies come out.
Yes.
We should do an unrelated episode that's not about movies where we talk about
Okay.
something else. I think that'd be really
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, January gets pretty slow, so
Dry
yeah.
January in more ways than one.
Yeah. It sucks. But yeah, while we were down there, we were hanging out at the Chick-fil-A and just talking about all kinds of
We
stuff,
could have.
including
It could have been an
movies.
episode of the podcast on
It
its
could
own.
have been. You should have just hit record on our phone and just. But a lady I think like overheard us talking,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "What movie are you talking about?" And we are
Spider
like,
Man.
"Spider-Man," and she's like, "Oh my gosh, is it good? I'm so excited." She was just buzzing about, and that's kind of to lead us into our topic. That's kind of what's going on with this movie. People are buzzing about
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man. This is the talk of the town. I got the number pulled up here. We're as of right now, Box Office Mojo is showing 1.6 billion.
Oh, I
Um,
haven't checked in a few
and
days. That's crazy.
this is the second weekend.
Yeah.
Um, today's Monday, right? Yeah. So
Yep.
we got the second weekend numbers in.
It made 45
Um,
million yesterday.
it's insane.
That's more than all of the invite.
Wow. In
Wow.
one day.
In one day.
On the second Sunday, mind you.
Wow.
That first Friday it opened with 169,843,000. Did it set the record? Was that the biggest opening of all time? Do you remember?
I
I know it was
believe
contending for that with Endgame.
I believe
Just
so.
don't know if it got there. Okay.
Yes.
I think
It
discussing film at like the last minute
uh
said, "Oh, it just passed it."
it looks like it beat Endgame by about 3 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Biggest, yeah, it's setting records at the box office.
Hmm.
It's,
And it's
yeah,
funny,
biggest opening, biggest
um
weekend, right? I
biggest
think biggest
weekend,
weekend. Yeah.
No Way Home beat Infinity War by 3 million also. That's really funny.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that one was pretty big too.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's eyeing like a
2 point
2.6 or 7, which would make it like the third or second, maybe. I don't know. We're talking about top 3 box office finish of all time at the moment, which is insane.
Mhm.
Um, and I just I was not expecting this. It kind of came out of nowhere. I know Spider-Man. I mean, I know Spider-Man's like he's got the pull, he's got aura, whatever you want to call it, but to be a top 3 movie of all time, I was not expecting that. That
Yeah,
came
it's
out of nowhere.
crazy.
Um yeah,
Um
that's like Avengers level money. That's like
um
big potatoes,
Big
big
potatoes.
potato
I've got the
money. Yeah.
list right now. Currently, it is the 12th highest grossing movie of all time.
Wow.
It's very quickly chasing down Jurassic World, and then Inside Out 2, Zootopia 2,
Oh
and
wow.
then
Yeah.
No Way Home, Infinity War, Force Awakens, Neza 2, Titanic, Avatar: The Way of Water, Endgame, Avatar. And Avatar grossed 2.9 billion.
That's
So
insane.
we're looking at a top 3 finish.
Top 3, I think, for sure. If all things hold and keep as they are,
Gosh, I hope
that's
it does.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Um yeah, and not just the box office, but I always like to check Rotten Tomatoes. It's another good
Mm-hmm.
um avenue to see, what people are talking about. Right now critics are sitting at a 90%.
It's pretty
Audience is at
good.
98%, which is insane.
That's really good.
Yeah, I just going through some of the reviews. People just like think it's a good continuation of
Mm-hmm.
No Way Home. Some are even calling it the best MCU movie ever. I
That's
don't know.
that's so tough. There's been so many,
It
and
might be up
every
there.
no matter
Yeah,
what comes out, people are gonna go, but it's no Iron Man
it's
1 or it's
oh,
no Winter Soldier. Like a Winter Soldier came out 12 years
Winter
ago,
Soldiers. Yeah,
and Iron Man almost came out
Winter
20 years
Soldier's
ago.
good. Yeah, we're almost at the 20th
That's
anniversary.
crazy. Like,
Wow,
but honestly, it's I hesitate to say it, but it
it
might be
might
top 5. I think it's top
it might
5.
I think I agree. I would have to go back and look, but
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll do
yeah,
that next week.
one of these days, maybe for Doomsday Prep, I might have to like go back and rewatch a handful of these
Mm-hmm.
MCU movies because it's been a while. Some of them I've
Yeah.
only seen once, and then get where I'm at in terms of rankings. But
Yeah.
yeah, I could see it as like a top 5
I think so.
potentially. A lot of people are also saying best Spider-Man movie ever.
Oh,
I
that's
I
tough.
that might be valid for some. For me, we'll get to Spider-Man
Yeah.
rankings, but
We'll
for
do that.
me,
We'll do that at the
it's
end.
not number one for me, but it's good.
Me also. Which
Yeah,
is so tough. I
it
wanted to
is
put it at
tough.
1 so bad,
Yeah,
but I'll go over we'll go over the rankings after we review the movie.
yeah, we'll get to the rankings.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just generally 4.5 to 5 stars on Rotten Tomatoes in general, just
Mm-hmm.
across the board. I did want to pull this one Rotten. I just love the silly ones. Sometimes I
Oh,
just
they're
want to
so
shout this
good.
one out.
They're so good.
Um, so this lady says the movie was good, but the people behind won't stop talking about it. Gave it a half-star rating. I love those kinds of reviews. This is
Um,
why, and like maybe a little like tutorial. I don't know on Rotten Tomatoes. Like you can't always take the scores
no.
as like for face value. You have to do a little bit of sifting through because a lot of people are rating the movie half star because they didn't have popcorn or something. Like it's
Mm-hmm. Or
so
they're
Rotten
like,
Tomatoes is not. Yeah,
why wasn't Daredevil in it? No, half star. Like, okay.
it's like nothing to do about the movie or just like it's just, yeah, you can't take it you got to do a little bit of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
dissecting it yourself. And then I just wanted to do Letterbox. Right now it's sitting at a 4.1.
Mm-hmm. It
Um,
just fell out of the top 500.
mm, yeah, after the updates,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was at like 470, I think, when I last
Yeah, it was at like
checked.
a 4.3, I think, at
Yeah,
average rating at one
the
point, which
that's the
was,
problem with the more people seeing it is it
yeah,
can go down and up and
yeah.
whatever.
It's always going to start usually like pretty high. And then as more people, the average kind of
Yeah.
settles. And
The latest
yeah.
update was today, actually, and it was at
Mm.
459, and it
Oh,
fell out,
oh no.
which is sad.
Ah, yeah. And then yeah, sitting at 2.9 million watched, and it kind of set records with the Letterbox watched
Yeah, tied the Odyssey
race.
for
Yeah,
fastest to a million.
that's pretty impressive. But yeah, before we get into actually dissecting and talking about this movie further, breaking it down, we're trying to get better at spoiler alerts. So
Yes.
this is your spoiler alert. Anything past this point in the
Spoiler.
podcast, you will get spoiled. So go see the movie before continue on, and then come back and hear what we have to say about it.
Yes.
So I guess I kind of want to start with your history and background with Spider-Man. I
Oh
think
yeah.
um, we kind of talked about, or I brought it up briefly, like Spider-Man. He's got the pull. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say is the top three superhero, like a Mount Rushmore even of
Okay.
like superheroes of all time, like
All time.
MCU, DC, anything? Yeah,
Anything. I see this a lot online. You've got to put, I think, Spider-Man, absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah.
Um,
After this, I think it's apparent he
mm-hmm.
belongs. Yeah.
And then it's crazy, but I've seen this take a lot online, but I can't disagree with it. I think it's
Okay.
Spider-Man is the only Marvel one, and then it's
I don't disagree. Yeah.
and it's Superman, Batman, and Wonder
Yep.
Woman. I think it's the big
Okay.
three and Spider-Man
Yeah.
because like we live in a time that's so MCUified because there a
Yes.
lot of people would put Iron Man on there
Mhm.
or Captain like but
Right.
Iron
Right.
Man was small potatoes back in the day. He wasn't.
Growing up, nobody
No
knew.
one
Yeah.
cared. No
He
one cared.
wasn't the Iron Man we knew today. And I
Everyone
almost
cared about.
wonder
No, go ahead.
if you like interview different people of like different generations. I wonder, I
Mm-hmm.
bet you get a different breakdown. I think the younger people, like Gen Alpha or something, they
Mm-hmm.
probably say Iron Man on their Mount Rushmore. They probably
Probably.
it'd probably be different, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for us growing up, nobody really Iron Man was like a B tier
Mm-hmm.
hero, maybe.
I re-
Yeah,
yeah, I remember
Spider Man was he's always been that guy. I think
he always. I remember being at
always.
school, and I think we were
Hmm.
talking about being like 7 or 8 years old, um, talking about our favorite superheroes, and I was like, Spider Man, and I like Cyclops and
Oh
Professor
yeah,
X,
Cyclops. Yeah,
and all these people were
yeah.
like, "Who's Cyclops?" And I'm like, "You guys don't know who the X Men are? Like,
I like Cyclops.
come
Yeah,
on."
I was a big Cyclops
He's my
truther
guy,
back in the
dude.
day. Yeah.
I love him. Um,
Um.
one of my favorite voice actors plays him in Marvel Rivals,
Mm,
which makes his name's Ray Chase.
okay.
He played the main character in Final Fantasy 15,
Mm,
and I love that game. And so I always
nice.
hear him. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's Cyclops and Noctis. Oh gosh, wow. Um, yeah, like Spider Man is the guy.
Yeah.
Spider Man 2 went triple platinum on DVD at my house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, I I still remember going to see The Amazing Spider-Man in theaters and then Amazing Spider-Man 2. Those were so incredible. And then
Yeah.
I remember going to the theater and watching those and then I remember like, oh, there's the deal with Sony and everything and then
Yeah.
with Civil War and then Tom Holland being brought in and just being devastated it wasn't Andrew Garfield coming back.
Oh no.
I remember me and my
Yeah.
sister cried. We were so sad. We love him.
Oh
Um,
no.
but
Yeah.
getting vindicated and having him come back for No Way Home was
Mm,
everything. It was
yeah.
um, but yeah, I love Spider Man. I remember drawing him like a lot as a kid. Um, I have a picture of this, which I will put here, wherever that is.
Insert picture.
Insert picture. Where when I worked at a coffee shop that I don't work at anymore, we did a fundraiser. We raised money for local children like in foster care, and we all dressed up as superheroes. And I made Tom Holland's homemade
Mm,
Spider-Man costume, and then
mm.
I went on my roof and took pictures. And one of the best moments of my life, I was standing on the roof of my patio, and my mom was on the ground taking pictures of me. And I looked across the street, and there's people outside, and one dude looked at me and pointed and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Spider-Man!" And I'm
You're
I'm
like, I'm Spider-Man.
I
I'm
am
him.
Spider-Man. I've been
You are
chasing that
Spider-Man.
high ever since. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Um, I think I still have the hoodie in my closet. I won't grab it. That's bad podcasting. Um, yeah, I love Spider-Man. He's
Yeah.
everything, and I have him tattooed on my leg.
There you
Right
go.
there.
Real
Yeah,
fan, number one fan,
number one.
legitimate. Yep.
Number one.
Um,
Yeah. What about you? Tell
I
me.
think, I think, yeah. Just thinking about the top three superheroes. I think, yeah, if you expand it out to Mount Rushmore, I think it gets you can kind of just throw whoever in that fourth spot. It's a little
Mm-hmm.
open, I think, at
Yeah.
the moment, but definitely top three are Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. I think those have kind of always been, at least in my experience growing up, they've
Mm-hmm.
been on all the lunchboxes, backpacks, toys, everything. They've just been everywhere. So,
They do have the benefit of
um,
having the most movies as well.
yeah, it's they've had the most movies, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just, yeah, those are the guys that they get the most pull. But and I almost want to say at this point, and after thinking about it a while, I think Spider-Man is top two, not two. I think people love Spider-Man. They love their neighborhood spider. I think,
He's so
I
relatable.
mean, yeah, there's something about, yeah, being relatable. The swinging, I think people just there's just something that's so satisfying about that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just think, I mean, looking at all the numbers that, coming out recently with all, I mean, Spider-Man just dominates all the numbers wise, and
Mm-hmm.
I think he's top two, not two at the moment.
Who would you put it to then?
Two is hard. I think, actually, is it hard? I think I would put Batman at number two.
I agree. I would put
I
Batman
think,
at two.
yeah, and then
Um,
Superman three, and then
because like
whoever you want at four.
if you think about it from like a pure media point of view,
Mm.
like the movies, we don't have a lot of good Superman movies. There's
Yeah,
two, two and a half, not
yeah,
including
some
the animated ones. There's a
I
lot of
agree.
those. I haven't seen
Oh,
those.
animated is a whole different, but
Um,
yeah.
there's some pretty good Batman movies out there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of really good Batman video games out of there. The Arkham games are incredible.
Oh, even, yeah, video games, yeah.
Lego Batman is
Mhm.
incredible. We have like four Lego Batman
Right.
games, and we haven't gotten a Superman video game since Nintendo 64, I think.
We have a Lego Batman movie. Two of them or
Just
one?
one. I think they're
Just
making a
one.
second
Okay.
one, maybe, but that
Okay.
movie is so good. I love
There's
that
even
movie.
yeah. Yeah. Um
I think,
but
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just trailing off. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm just, yeah, I remember growing up with Spider-Man, the Raimi movies, I think like you said, went platinum. Um I just, yeah, he was kind of the go-to. And then I remember Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know. I didn't like it as much, I remember, as
Mm-hmm.
the Raimi ones. And then Holland came out, and I wasn't disappointed about Holland. I think, and we'll kind of talk about our Spider-Man rankings as well, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and after we rank the movies. But I think Holland has done a better job I think people are coming around on Holland as
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
He
But yeah,
he
mhm.
he also has the benefit. He had four solo movies.
Yeah,
Is crazy to begin. Like, no, I don't think any other superhero movie has four solo movies to themselves. Like,
yeah.
because there's four Captain America movies, but Civil War is a Avengers
It's
movie.
kind of, yeah, an Avengers
And
movie.
Brand New Day doesn't have Chris Evans because it's a new Captain America. And like there's 3 Thor movies, but he shares a lot of time in the third one. No, there's
Mm.
4. Oh my gosh. I forgot Love and Thunder existed.
Love and Thunder. Wait, Love and Thunder?
Yeah, Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh, Thor. Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah,
Thor. Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, Thor
Yeah,
has 4
because
movies.
I was like,
Yeah.
because there's the first one, which is pretty good, Dark World, which is fine, and
Yeah.
then Ragnarok, which I have become to dislike, and Thor
Oh,
Love and Thunder, which
interesting.
is bad,
Yeah.
except for Christian
That
Bale. He's really good
Christian
in that.
Bale.
Really good
Yeah.
in that. Shocker. Good actor is good.
Wasted.
Wasted.
Wasted performance.
Wasted.
Um, but I
Yeah. Go
think,
ahead.
yeah, Spider-Man gets 4 movies and they all do really well. I think, yeah, he's the top dog, I think, in the MCU. He gets the most pull.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think to dive into the movie finally.
Finally.
One thing I just with the opening, I found that was really great. That opening montage, and that's
Mm-hmm.
I think most every Spider-Man movie has some sort of montage in it, and I just those are so much fun. They're
Mm-hmm.
like some of the best parts of the movie for me. That usually involves like swinging and
There's always got to be
just
good swinging scenes.
oh yeah, oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I really loved the swinging in this. I thought they did
Oh, me
it
too.
really well. I think they yeah kind of brought in the best elements from maybe previous iterations or
Mm-hmm.
even previous Holland movies. And yeah, they kind of made it into like the ultimate
Yeah.
um, version. And speaking of which, we were talking about the games. Uh, and I've only briefly played the Insomniac games, but
Mm.
it seems like they did take a lot of inspiration. I think I
Yes.
might have even heard they've used
Yes.
that as
Um,
inspiration.
that's so funny you mentioned. I actually on was that Saturday? I don't maybe Saturday. I fired up Spider-Man PS4 and I started playing it
Nice.
again. Um,
Hmm.
but that is true. They did have taken a lot of influence from the Insomniac games.
Yeah.
In that montage where he's on the roof, he does a lot of moves that are in the game, and like the guys that fall off the roof in the game, they get webbed to the wall so they don't fall to their
Hmm.
deaths, right?
Hmm.
And then you
Yeah.
see him dive after the guy and swing him up. But my favorite move that I recognized from the games is when he's fighting Scorpion. I guess he only
Hmm.
fights him once in this movie, or ever, I guess.
Yeah, like there's one real one where he uses him to like crash that cop car, and then there's like that montage part, I think.
Yeah.
So
Um,
like one and a half.
like when he goes up in the air and then like webs the
Hmm.
ground and pulls himself, like that's straight out of the
Yeah,
game.
that was
That
really
was
cool.
so
Yeah,
sick.
yeah,
And he does the same thing to Green Goblin in No Way Home when they go through the
yeah.
porches. Bam, bam,
Hmm.
bam, bam. And everybody goes like,
Yeah.
"That's from the game." Yeah, it's so sick.
um, I actually you brought up Scorpion. I just want to touch on it really quick. I didn't mind that he wasn't like a main villain. It's kind of he was in like a post credit scene,
Of
right?
Homecoming,
In
yeah.
Homecoming. So they teased him a long time ago. Um, and I don't know if they were trying to make him to be a big villain, but I honestly don't mind him not being a big villain. I kind of like him
Yeah.
as a minor one
Mm-hmm.
because growing up, I never really saw him as he wasn't like a Sinister Six, or was he a Sinister
He is a
Six?
member of the Sinister
But he's
Six.
not like a big villain.
He's
He's
not the
not
Green
like a
Goblin.
major. No, he's
Yeah.
not. I never really thought of him as a
Yeah.
like one of those big villains.
Yeah. That
So I don't mind
actually
him just being used as like a
a pawn.
to move the things along. Yeah, a
Yeah.
pawn, pretty much.
That is something I was thinking about during my second viewing. Whenever he was on screen, because he's a really good performance. Like he's very
Hmm.
um like conniving in a way.
Yeah,
You can see it in his eyes, like in the beginning part when his helicopter gets the flight path changes, and he like
yeah.
kind of looks at the guard, and
He gives him a look.
he
Yeah,
gives him a look, and I'm like,
he's like,
he's smart.
oh,
Like he is a
hmm,
smart guy.
yeah,
But something I was thinking, I was like, I don't think we're ever gonna get an actual Sinister Six movie, which is
no,
really depressing because it happens in the Spider-Man PS4 game, um, which just kind of comes out of nowhere because all his villains just team up and just beat the snot out of him, and then you have to go beat the snot out of them in like these
Uh,
incredible like 2v2s. So you have to fight Scorpion and Rhino at the same time, and then you have to fight Electro and Vulture at the same time.
mm,
Um, but
I,
yeah,
that's kind of I had a question
yeah.
towards the end here, but I'll just bring it up now since we're already there. What do you think is next in terms of Spider-Man villains? Like, what would you like to see?
Oh my
Where do we go
gosh.
next? I mean, we got Vulture, which is
Hmm.
great. I like Vulture.
Incredible, really great.
Um,
Mysterio,
uh, Mysterio was great.
yeah.
Love Mysterio. We got like a Green Goblin. It's not Holland's Green Goblin, but
Hmm.
do they go Green Goblin? Do we get
I don't know
a
if
Green Goblin?
they can go Green Goblin or Doc Ock.
Yeah, we kind of did it.
What? Because
And Doc Ock too. Yeah,
and then Sandman, Lizard, and Electro are all
yeah.
gone. Question, allegedly.
Yeah. We
Like
don't have the Holland version, but again, we kind of already did that in No
yeah,
Way Home. Do we do it again? I
I
just don't see it.
yeah, because like we got Tombstone in this, which was really cool. The guy who held him above
Oh.
the thing, and
Mhm.
was like, "How long will it take for you to hit the ground if I drop you?" And he goes like, "Oh no, let's check." And I didn't know this, but the guy who played Tombstone in the animated Spider Verse movies plays him here, which is really
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Which
Yeah.
made me happy. Um, but one thing I'd love to see is I'd love to see this universe's version of Doc Ock, Green
Mm,
Goblin, Lizard, whatever. But
mhm.
because Tom
Mhm.
Holland, this Peter knows about
Yeah.
them, I'd
Peter
love to
1.
see him kind of just you know clean them up
Mhm.
like pretty easily, and then they
Yeah.
get frustrated, and then they form the Sinister Six
Mm,
because neither Tom nor Andrew had to deal with it. Toby nor Andrew had to deal with the Sinister Six, but because Tom beat
yeah.
them all so handedly because he knows them and knows their weaknesses, then that's where I'd like to go.
Yeah.
Because this movie doesn't really have a villain, you know?
Not yeah, not in the
The
sense of like a Green
no,
Goblin or like the previous movies kind of
which
have.
which is kind of insane for someone with the villains of this because it's like the two heroes with the
Yes.
best
Mhm.
rogues gallery is
Mhm.
Batman and Spider-Man. There's so many
Totally
villains
agree.
to choose from. And
Yeah,
then
and good
there's
ones too.
incredible. And the only one
Mhm.
we get in this movie is Scorpion, and he's a pawn that gets
He's
mind
like an
controlled for most of the movie.
just yeah. Yeah, I think maybe at the very least we get like name drops or something for
Mm-hmm.
like or Osborne or I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to see
Do
Mr. Negative. I think that would be really cool.
yeah. Um, what about the Spot? I mean, he's in
Oh,
Spider-Verse.
Spot.
Do you think there's any chance he comes over or
It
I
would
don't
be
know. Maybe
in
not.
it'd be insane if Spot from Spider-Verse came to Tom. Like maybe there's
Mhm.
a scene in Beyond the Spider-Verse where Spot goes to
Yeah.
him and Tom
Yeah.
is like, "What the heck?" and he, you know, helps
Yeah.
fight cuz
I could
good.
see it.
Who knows?
Maybe.
There's a lot of
Maybe.
Spider-Man out there.
Um, do you think we see Venom at all or like a symbiote
Oh.
interact with Tom Holland's version?
Mm,
Because didn't
I
they tease it like brief? Was it there was some post credit
yeah,
scene?
it
Wait,
was at the
in
end of
some
No Way
movie.
Home
It was No Way Home,
because
and they show the
the little
yeah.
part of the symbiote
Hmm.
stayed, and
Yeah.
people had a theory that the reason Peter's eyes were black was because he
Oh.
had the symbiote, but I don't
Yeah.
think so because in if you
No.
pay attention to watch the movie, and
Yeah.
you're insane like me,
They explain it.
they
Yeah.
explain it. It's because it's
Yeah.
spider DNA, and then there's a shot that's a pretty close up view of Spider's eyes, and it's like, why are Spider's eyes black? And it's because he's a spider. He's turning into a spider. That's why his eyes are
Yeah.
black.
Yeah. Yeah. They explain it, which I thought that was an interesting um avenue to take. I thought it was or intriguing at the least. I just I don't know if and they'll probably in Marvel fashion they'll probably expand on it in
Yeah.
some future. But I'm like, as just in this movie, I feel like there wasn't like a finality to that kind of like arc or whatever. It's like
Mm-hmm.
there was that he does fight like the hand, I think was like when he's
Yep.
like, I'm both. Like, are you Peter Parker or Spider-Man? He's like, I'm both.
That
Which
line
is
was so tough.
it was yeah, and it's like it kind of answers it, but it's just like, okay, now I'm just like balanced. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wish they've kind of like put more of a bow on it as like to kind of show that
Yeah.
he's one and the same.
I did
I don't
really
know.
like
But
that arc
mhm,
because it goes hand
mhm,
in hand with not having a real, like, Spider-Man villain in the movie, because the real
mhm,
villain of this movie is Peter himself, and like his own acceptance of his life and his acceptance of being both Spider-Man and Peter Parker, and understanding that he can't live his life alone, and when he lives his life alone it sucks. There's someone outside. Oh, it's UPS. Great. um and you can't do it like on your own, which is a great message for young people like us.
mhm.
That no matter how your life is, you can't do it by yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, also kind of a villain, but in the end, doesn't turn out to be a villain. Is Jean Grey? I mean, she's driving a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
um, whatever you want to call it, the opposition force or what have you. But I kind of like that about her because she's not your typical villain, like we
No.
already said. She does, she has her reasons for doing this, and yeah, one of the reasons I like her arc is she's open to change. She's a dynamic character. She doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
she's not the same as she was at the beginning of the movie, from the end of the movie, which
Mm-hmm.
I thought was a cool direction and does play into a lot of like what you're saying, because Peter's going through a lot of the same thing that she is going through, and that's one of the reasons why you know they kind of both have that change, I suppose,
Mm-hmm.
because he lets her into his mind and
Sees the memory of
gets
Aunt
to
May.
yeah gets to like share Aunt May because she really needs that
On
like
that
mother
scene,
figure.
really
Yeah,
quick,
yeah.
I watched the entire Tom Holland movies after we saw it the first time and before I saw it the
Mhm,
second time.
mhm.
And one thing I wanted to pay attention to was how Peter's room looked in Brand New Day versus
Oh,
Homecoming. It's the
yeah.
same. It has the
Mm.
same New York Mets stuff on the wall. On a little
Oh,
shelf,
yeah.
there's a bunch of Star Wars action figures. It had all of those. It had the little bins up on the top bunk bed. And I was like, that just it makes me really happy that they did their homework and made it look
Mhm.
the same,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was really nice.
Um, and I know one of the many things that people are saying is that this is the most emotional Spider-Man movie. And I probably have to agree.
I
I,
think
I
so.
wasn't expecting them to take this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a quick aside, I do want to shout out Destin Daniel Cretton for the direction because I thought he did a fantastic job.
At breath of
Uh,
fresh air. Like
yeah,
people
I'm
want
so
John Watts to be,
no.
like stop.
Oh, I'm so done
He did
with
fine,
Watts.
but Destin Daniel Cretton knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Less CGI, more practical effects will win in 90% of
Hmm.
filmmaking.
Hmm.
Um, and everyone saw those, like the scene where he's chasing the tank and he's on the rig and he's swinging and people were going crazy. Like I think they filmed it in Glasgow, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Um,
Yeah.
and people were going crazy for that. They're like, Spider-Man's real. Like that's him, and it looked great in
Yeah.
the movie. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Destin Daniel Cretton,
Um,
give it to him all.
yeah. He also, for those who don't know, also directed Shang-Chi,
He did.
um, in the 12 Rings, which or 10 Rings, sorry. Um, which I don't mind. In fact, I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't think it was bad. Um,
The action is very good in that
very
movie.
cool. Yeah. And he also did Short Term 12, which is one of my favorites, personal favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see him tapping into a lot of that in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if, they brought him on because of that or if he kind of helped it go that way. But yeah, I thought it was a nice surprise. They
Mm-hmm.
tapping into a lot of the, um, and I'm glad they addressed, they had that conversation meaning Peter and MJ, after he comes back to Frank's house
Hmm.
and she finds the note. I'm so glad they had that conversation.
I
That was much needed.
I clocked that immediately because before then he falls asleep holding the note, and then
Mm.
Frank is like, "What are you doing? Like you sleep in that thing? Haha."
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and then they get the facial recognition, and then I saw him put it on the table and leave, and I went,
Oh.
"She's gonna find it." And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Oh yeah, we saved the day. We blah blah blah. We got Jean, whatever." Because you get so
Mm-hmm.
distracted by the Hulk. That was crazy. That was so sick.
Oh
That
yeah.
Hulk fight was awesome. We'll come back to that in a second.
Yeah,
Um,
just put a pin in that.
put a pin in
Yeah.
Punisher and in Hulk. We got to talk
Yes, we'll get
about
back to
this.
that.
But this I think was the best part of the whole movie is that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably because they're married and they have that chemistry,
I
and
wanted to
it
bring that up. They had really good chemistry
yeah.
in this. You could
Someone
tell.
someone on Twitter was like, "Do you think Zendaya had to like reaffirm Tom that she did in fact love him like after?" Because I'm like,
Dang.
maybe, like,
Maybe, dude.
maybe, who knows? They're both very
Oh,
talented actors,
yeah.
but that was
Yeah.
such a great scene,
Mm,
and which
awful. Awful scene.
just ripped my heart out.
Oh,
While I was
yes.
on my second watch, I had two teenagers on my right, and then a dad and his two kids on my left,
Okay.
and the two little kids. It was like I think they may be like 8 or 9. Um, during that scene, one of the kids was like, "Dad, I have to go to the bathroom," and the dad like told him to shut. Not literally, but he like was like, "Wait, I'm watching
What?
Peak," and I was like, "Dude, you're my
Yeah.
goat. Good
Parenting
job."
101 right
And
there.
then as soon as the
Good
scene was
dad.
over, he took his kid to the bathroom. Um, which was
That's
so funny.
awesome.
But yeah, that scene was incredible. And something
Hmm.
I was reading about, the only reason we find out that the director of Damage Control was lying was
Hmm.
because Zendaya came back, and Zendaya MJ comes back and says, "I don't have a phone. I don't have any way to get
Hmm.
home. Can you take me home?" And Peter does the
Mm,
responsible and right thing and
good
takes
guy.
her home,
Yeah.
which
I
sorry, I'm
yes, keep
just
going.
tying things in. Which we get the only swinging scene of the whole movie that's close. This is the only swing. There's every other swinging scene is either first person from Peter's perspective or a wide shot of him doing something crazy, which is so sick. But in this one, it's we get a zoom in and we can see Peter's eyes through his mask as he's
Hmm.
swinging and
They do
holding
that a
her.
lot
It was
actually,
so
which
good.
was
That's
really cool.
might have
Yeah.
been my favorite part of the movie.
Good
And
little
then
detail. Yeah.
yes, we bow at the altar of Destin Daniel Cretton.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to MJ, and you can see her face as, and then they land, and she takes them up, and then they have that scene with the three of them with Ned,
Hmm.
or the two of them with
Hmm.
Ned. And then she reveals that she doesn't remember anything, which is the only way he finds out that he was lying, and then we find out that he's a bad guy,
Hmm.
whatever. So the only reason he was able to solve
Yeah.
the problem is because he did the right thing by taking her home. When he
Yeah,
definitely, there's a lot of people on Twitter that said, "Nah, she could walk. Like
bro.
she doesn't love
That
me. She
that's
could
why you
walk."
that's why you couldn't be
That's
Spider-Man.
why you. Maybe not everyone can be Spider Man.
Yeah, maybe not. But and then also to the point,
Mm-hmm.
it's another minor detail, or it actually leads into him realizing that you don't remember. Is he also does do a good guy thing. He's like, hey, I kissed you when
Yes.
she was in your head. You probably don't remember, or he just lets her know. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? This is, and we brought it up. Like, this is why people like Spider-Man. He's like a good, relatable, down to earth guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we're getting it right here. And I really like that.
Me
He
too.
you can just
Me
tell
too.
like this is a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
But let's jump back to Hulk real quick.
Yeah, please.
While it's fresh on my mind, because I've I I'm just sad we haven't got more of this Hulk,
It's
man.
the
Like
best
that was
Hulk since
so
2012. It's the best
abs.
Hulk since the first Avengers movie.
It might be the best Hulk ever, in my
I
opinion. I think this is the best Hulk
yeah,
iteration we've ever got.
I think so. I would agree.
Okay.
I would agree. Like
I
it's
mean, yeah,
like he's pretty good in Ragnarok, right? But then like in
yeah.
Ragnarok he doesn't do a whole lot.
he's still in that, isn't he still in that half Bruce, half Hulk kind of mode
He's
though?
not Professor Hulk yet. He's Professor Hulk for Infinity War and
But he's
after
not like
Infinity War.
full Hulk. He's not like crazy Hulk, but
Yeah.
he's kind of in a Hulk form.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like somewhere in the middle. We don't get like the full,
Yeah. This
beast
is
mode.
Beast
Yeah.
Mode Hulk.
Full on like Tom, we keep saying their name. You know what I mean. Peter
Yeah.
one, Tom Holland, they're all the same.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't know you could get that big. And I
That
didn't either. I
neither
didn't
did
know you
I.
could get that
And
big,
you can
which was
even see it
crazy.
because
Yeah.
before Jean loses the her control, he's Professor
Hmm.
Hulk, and he's
Yeah.
maybe 7 feet tall, and then
Huge.
he
Yeah.
grows and he's almost 12 feet tall. Like
So insane.
that scene where he's like looming over him in the shadows from
Yeah.
unfortunately is in the trailer. Like that was
Oh yeah.
horrifying. Like
Yeah.
if I didn't know Hulk was in this movie and I saw the inhibitor, right, on it,
Hmm.
like that was broken,
Hmm.
I'd be like, clock out, Pete. You're done.
Game over.
It's over.
Yeah. Log off.
He wouldn't log off because that's not who he is. But
No.
I would have an existential dread in my mind waiting for Hulk to appear.
Yeah. Uh, and this, I brought up action before. It was like one of my
Mhm.
first points, but I'm like, this Hulk scene just kind of is what comes to mind when I'm thinking about the action set pieces in this, because
Mhm.
that one scene where they're going through the hallway and it's like rotating, I thought that was so cool. He's
Mhm.
being chased down the hallway and just like going on all the walls, all the
Yeah.
ceilings.
And the
That was
clap,
so cool.
the Hulk
Yeah, we
clap,
get the Hulk up.
that
So
was
cool.
I don't think they've done that. Like, have they done that in
Yeah,
MCU
I don't
before?
know. I don't know if they have.
I gotta check. Keep talking.
And another cool shot, because there's many cool shots. The POV, the rotating hallway. Also, like the shot where he's dragging Punisher under the Hulk while he's just shooting at the Hulk going over him. I thought that was insane.
Okay,
Um,
I have the facts. So it happened
mhm.
once in the 2008 movie that no one watched.
Oh, yeah.
It happened twice in She-Hulk because he teaches her how to do it and then she does it,
Oh, yeah.
which I did not watch.
Yeah,
I
neither
watched
did
part of
I.
it. I watched
I,
the
I
Daredevil
s-
scenes.
I think it was in like a trailer or something. They showed
Yeah.
like the clapping. Yeah.
And then Red Hulk does one against.
Oh.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
But in that movie was
Captain America 2.0. Yeah.
And then this new one. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, he goes full on beast mode. I yeah, I'm just sad we probably will never get like a full, like a proper Hulk movie. He
Never.
might just be a guy that just shows up every now and then.
Mhm.
But like I want to know, because Jean goes into Punisher's mind and he has that funny line where he's
This
like,
guy's got issues.
this guy's got issues. I want to know like what she saw in Hulk's mind. That could have been like a whole movie on its own. Like that
Yeah.
would have been insane.
I think
You could have you could have like a cool like horror movie type of thing with that.
Cool.
That would be really cool.
I think part of that, like why she got like beat out of Hulk's mind was because Hulk. I think Hulk pushed her out because it's Hulk, right?
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
his own guy. He just lives
There's no
inside
way
of
she
her
could stay
spirit.
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Oh, it's so sick. I
True.
love the Hulk so much. He's so cool.
Yeah, he was one of those. Reeling it back earlier, he was one of those. He was probably on the Mount Rushmore back in the day. He was way more popular than he is now.
Yeah.
He kind of lost. Anyway,
Lost some steam.
but
Yeah.
yeah, lost some steam. Probably because we didn't get a Hulk like this. I think it would have done wonders to get more action like that. But I like the scene where, oh my gosh, his hands are just massive and just brutal, and he's just pummeling Peter, but he has him by the head, and we get that transparent eye thing again.
Yes, I love it.
And he like recognizes, and for a second I was worried we were gonna get a sun's real low, or whatever that thing is. I was so worried we were gonna get a little callback like that.
I saw people comparing. Holy cow!
There it is.
Comparing that to It's Getting Real Low, and I don't think it was. I think it was Peter being like, "It's me, your friend." Like,
yeah,
because there's a.
and I'm glad that we we got that instead
Yeah.
of like a, because you probably, it would have been so easy to just be like, remember, we can do this little
Yeah.
bit. But yeah, I'm glad we took a new direction. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I recognize this kid.
Yeah.
I know this guy.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
there's a
like that.
comic somewhere,
Hmm.
because there's a billion Spider-Man comics where he's just the
Oh yeah.
most depressed person on earth. But I think this a similar thing happens where people like forget about him because of some
Hmm.
reason. But Hulk
Hmm.
doesn't forget, and like Hulk calls him Peter, and he's like, "What?" And he goes, "Banner forget, but Hulk not forget. Hulk very smart." Or something. And that's what I was
Yeah.
hoping. I was hoping Hulk would just go
Uh.
like Peter, but like
Mm,
people were like, "Oh, they've never interacted." But like who cares? Like,
yeah.
we don't need to see every interaction in these people's lives. Like,
Right. That. Hey, I'm gonna pick this up and use it as a segue to Punisher.
yes,
Because we get their
yes.
whole back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was a little confusing, but I figured it out. I you know I'm not a mindless watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get the set Staten Island bit, and for a second I'm like, do I need to like go back and watch Punisher? Because I wasn't sure if this was like a bit or something. Because wasn't there a Punisher movie that came out just before?
So, Punisher made his debut in Daredevil season 2, which was incredible. And then he shows up in season 3 as well. And then he got his own show with 2
Mhm.
seasons. And then he shows up again in Spider-Man. There's too many red superheroes, dude.
Yeah.
In Daredevil, Born
Hmm.
Again in
Mm.
season 1, and then there's Punisher: One Last Kill, which is about an hour-long special,
Uh-huh.
where he goes after what's the repercussions of his actions after what he does in Punisher season 2, where he kills the mob family that killed his family.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
complicated, but
Yeah. I
basically,
wasn't sure
yeah,
if I like missed something with like the back and forth, but I'm like, I think this is like a Budapest. Or
yes,
was it Budapest bit
Budapest.
and the first Avengers?
Absolutely a Budapest.
I caught on. I was like, okay, this is like I'm not missing out. But yeah,
So funny.
um,
So
their back
funny.
and forth is great. I thought that was and I love how I've heard that John Bernthal, he encouraged to like have the Punisher One Last Kill be filmed right next to or like go right into Brand New
Mm-hmm.
Day because he wanted to like keep it fresh on the mind for the
Mm-hmm.
character, and I thought that that's
Yeah.
a cool bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell there's like some good back and forth. Like
Mm-hmm.
these guys know each other really well, and
And it
it was really
and
enjoyable.
it's really great because the two of them have such good chemistry. Because not
Yeah.
only were they in the Odyssey together, and they shared a significant amount of time together in that movie.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I read that like they've known each other for a long time, and they both filmed each other's audition tapes for Punisher and Spider-Man back in the day.
Mm.
When
Mm.
because both of
Okay.
those were coming out at the same time, right? Homecoming
Yeah.
or Civil War, and then
Mm.
Daredevil
Yeah.
season 2 came out about the same time. Um, and that's so cool because that happened a decade ago, and then now we get to see them interacting together, and it's everything I would have ever wanted. Like,
Yeah.
because with Frank, you can't turn him into a PG rated hero. Like, he's
No.
gonna cuss, he's gonna be blunt, he's gonna be rude, and he's gonna make you a pot of chili and make sure that you're okay. Like, that's who he is. He's a great guy, but he's gonna kill people. Like, that's his
Yeah.
thing. Like, he says the whole movie, he's like, "You're gonna do it your way, I'm gonna do it my way, kid. Let me tell you something." And he didn't
Yeah.
say, "Let me tell you something." Um, Go home, Frank.
Yeah.
So funny. But
Almost, yeah. Almost kills his buddy too in the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Uh,
It was I have to mention this or I'll forget. The two
mm,
teenagers sitting on my right were the
mm,
funniest people ever. Normally I hate when people talk in movies most of the time. Like when we saw it the
mm.
first time and the people on your guys' right were like, "Oh,
That
it's
sucked.
Max from Stranger Things." Like that
It was,
that's brain dead.
yeah. Come on now.
Um
Yeah.
but this like when Hulk showed up,
Mhm.
they were like, "It's the guy from Fortnite." And
No.
I was like, walk in. And then at the end of the movie, when the Peter gets shot, um,
Mhm.
the guy like leans over to his friend and he goes, he hit a clip. Like he hit a face
Gosh,
clip. I was like, oh my
no.
gosh. And I told them this
Oh,
after the movie. I said, you guys are really funny. Like I laughed to myself several times. And they're like, thanks, man. Like this was great. It was a fun movie. Um, but yeah, Punisher.
we need to hear their podcast. It sounds like.
Honestly, let's bring him on. I'll find him.
um, um, yeah, I thought that it was really funny, that little bit where at the very end where Punisher, he's like, wait, when you're ready to go, I got a plan.
I got a plan.
He puts on the mask, starts grunting
And
like a
he makes the Punisher
Neanderthal.
noises. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was really cute. And then we get that little cute little bit with the kid. Like that's just another moment. Like
Yeah.
another. This is people want to see a neighborhood Spider-Man, and this is like
Yeah.
this is it. Like, and
Yeah.
there you go. You get the cute little interactions with the fan, and
I thought it was a great callback
yeah.
to No Way Home when they figure out that he's Spider-Man, and you get all those like people outside his school like you killed Mysterio and
Oh yeah.
whatever, and then now we get like that beautiful scene of the newscaster being like Spider-Man's fate now rests in its best and brightest. I almost cried. I was like, oh man, like, and seeing the banner on the bridge and on the buildings and stuff, and like that.
But and then to get there at the cost of being so lonely, losing your best friend, losing your girlfriend, everyone,
your aunt, and
your aunt,
your father figure, all your everything, your future. Yep,
awful.
But
Peter Parker never catches a break.
Never. But guess what? He'll get up every time.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm just so excited to see, because it is a brand new day. Like we kind of are. We got a brand new Spider-Man. Like let's go. I'm really excited to see what they do next. Daniel Destin Cretton, he might be locked in for like the next 3 Spider-Mans. Honestly, the dude will never direct another movie again if it's not titled Spider-Man something.
Do you want to talk about Jean?
Yeah, you read my mind. I really liked Jean. I was a little apprehensive at first when the leaks started to come in. I'll be honest. I try not to get any movie spoiled, but sometimes you can't help it. I got it leaked. Jean was in this. I was a little worried because we kind of got the previous iterations of Jean were kind of not great.
I'm not super big on the X-Men comics, but basically what I've heard is that like she doesn't do anything. Like regular Jean doesn't do anything in the comics, and I don't remember who it is. He only came up with the Dark Phoenix, like that whole thing, right, where she becomes like basically the most powerful mutant ever, just so she could do something because that writer really liked Jean.
Interesting.
But because of that, like the 2 performances we've got, like in live action of Jean, that's all she is. And so we get to see this new Jean that's younger than both Jeans we've seen before. She doesn't have the X-Men. She doesn't have Scott. She doesn't have, Professor X. She's a scared little kid looking for her sister, and she's all alone, which is the perfect foil for Spider-Man because I think it's in this movie. I can't remember which Aunt May says this, but whatever, it might be the video game Aunt May, but it's like when you help somebody, you help everybody.
I think wasn't that on her gravestone?
That is
Holland's, yes. It might be, yeah.
It is. That's where
she might have even said it out loud at one point. But yeah, I think it is the Holland version. Yeah.
But like because he, Jean went about everything the wrong way. She dropped that old man in traffic.
Oh, that was crazy.
And I was like, he's dead. But you see him in the end credits, and he's fine.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I think he's under Jacob Batalon's whatever. Credit.
He made it. Let's go.
He made it.
I was worried.
But because he helps her, he's helping everybody because she feels vindicated and sees what she's doing is wrong, and she knows the truth, and she doesn't go down a dark path of isolation that Peter's gone down. God, I love this movie so much.
I got a question for you.
Yes, please.
What did you think of VMAX?
Oh, I've seen the most brain dead takes on Twitter about VMAX. People are
Mm,
mad
oh
about
yeah.
it.
They're out there. Yeah.
I I was it's such a great reveal. You spend because we're so
So
used
good.
to,
Mm-hmm.
do I call it just superhero slop? Like there's always a
Yeah.
serum, there's always a file, there's always
What do they call it?
a
MacGuffin? There's just
MacGuffin. Yeah,
something.
there's
Yeah.
always something. And
Yeah.
like the whole movie you're like, "Oh, is VMAX like this
Yeah.
super sick like thing that like
X-Men, here they come. This is gonna be
yeah,
a
yeah."
yeah.
And then she's
Yeah.
sitting in the chair just
Mm-hmm.
getting absolutely incredibly violated
Yeah.
by damage control, and she
Mm-hmm.
looks up and just you I love that
Ah,
you don't see it immediately, and then it
no.
zooms in and it goes back to her, and then it zooms
Mm-hmm.
in again and it gets a tighter shot, and you
Yeah.
go, you can see it, and she just
You're like,
goes,
oh
my
yeah.
sister died in this chair, like this is the last thing my sister saw as
It's
she was
dark.
dying, and I'm like that.
Like your last thought, like your last thing you saw
Hmm.
was,
and
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 yeah, you're
she
sitting there.
projected that
Oh.
thought miles
Mm-hmm.
and miles to her sister, which is such a great, like,
Yeah.
that's, I loved it. Short answer, I loved it. That's such a
So
great
yeah.
reveal. Um because it's a lot like how Peter figured out that, what is his name in the movie? Bill Metzger,
Uh.
Trammell Tillman.
Yes. There it is.
That
Yeah.
he was lying because it's just a small moment that comes up in conversation. Like not
Mm-hmm.
everything has to be an Avengers level threat. It's a friendly
Yes.
neighborhood small potatoes
Small
problem.
potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meager potatoes.
Yes,
Uh.
yes, big moderate potatoes.
I I might just jump there really quick. I love
Please.
Florence Pugh in
She's
this.
so
Yeah,
good.
it was such a
She
good bit.
Somebody on Twitter said she was sitting in the Fortnite water.
Oh my, she's in
Like she's getting
like
her shields
slurp juice or
recharged.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um
it's so
but
funny.
she's so great. I loved her in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts might also be a top 5 MCU movie for me personally.
Mm,
Um
okay. It
I
is good. Yeah.
it is, people would like to knock on it because it's, oh, the power of friendship, whatever. But it is. It's a movie about, how many of them are there? Five broken people
Mm,
who suck and their
yeah.
lives are just kind of terrible, coming
And
together
we're
to help someone
yeah.
else.
And this, I actually thought there's a lot of similarities between this and Thunderbolts. Funny
Yeah.
enough,
Oh yeah.
they kind of mirror each other in a way, or yeah. But they're both movies where it's not. I don't know how you would put it, but it's the solution is like inside of you, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you have to turn inwards first, and this, and find the solution
Yeah.
in there.
Because like,
And I feel like it has a lot more complexity,
mhm,
adds more layers to these characters, and it just makes it more
yeah,
interesting instead of just like a, oh, here's like an Infinity Stone type of thing, and we can save
yeah.
the day with that. Like, whatever,
Because
like,
don't get me wrong. I love watching Superman beat the
yeah,
tar out of
it's
a
fun.
guy who
Yeah,
can take it. Right, those are awesome, and I love
those are
it.
great.
But I also will just absolutely give Thunderbolts its flowers for them, like,
Hmm.
because they're just guys who punch and shoot. Is they make the joke
Yeah.
in the movie, right?
It's
What are they
the
gonna do against Sentry?
what's
He's
that one movie where Jake Gyllenhaal, is it End of Watch, where he's like the cop and he's like showing the camera his, you know what I you know that
oh
clip where he's like,
yes,
he's just strapped up, he has all these guns, he's showing the camera just how loaded
yes,
he,
that's a
and
generational gift.
someone made that tweet where it's like the new Avengers showing Thor
Just
with
showing
their
the guns.
superpowers. And it's just guns. So
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Because like really, what are they gonna do against Sentry?
Yeah.
He is
Right.
dusting people and turning them into shadows. Like
Yeah.
they can't shoot it, so they make the choice to go in to the shadow and save
Mm-hmm.
Bob, which is
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
Which is, I mean, here's another like mirror with Spider-Man. Like he lets Jean in. Like the only Spider, like Jean's pretty powerful, I would say.
One of the
Like
most powerful people in anything.
pretty dang strong.
Yeah.
And the way that Peter beats her and solves this,
Is
is to let
empathy.
her in. Yeah, let her in, share, and like I'm just like you, like kind of a thing, and you're
And
not alone.
that only comes
Yeah,
after Peter's acceptance of himself.
true.
Because he
Yeah.
spends the whole movie fighting against like fighting against himself, right? So his spidey sense is
Mhm.
gone like the whole movie. Also, I
Stressed out.
I hate
Yeah.
the term Peter Tingle. I
Okay.
hate
I
it.
wasn't I wasn't sure. Yeah, in my rewatch, they bring it up so much. I'm like, I thought this was just a one-off, but no, they
They
keep
do it in
bringing it
Far
back.
From
I'm like,
Home
okay,
and in No Way Home.
like
Um,
let's retire that a little
yeah,
bit.
please. But
Anyway.
yeah, back to Gene. Like it's
Hmm.
like you have to help yourself and accept
Yeah.
yourself and the things you can change and the things you can't change.
Yeah.
Can and can't. I think I said or repeated that, whatever. Um and that lets him help Gene because like before he couldn't kick the door
Hmm.
down and then he kicks
Hmm.
the door down and slides 40 feet. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't do that before he did that. And
Yeah.
he it's just a wonderful scene of like, hey, like I understand what he did, but this won't save you. Like killing him won't bring your sister back. It won't
Yeah.
save you. Like the
Yeah.
only way to save yourself is to let it go.
Hmm.
And I don't think he
Exactly.
tells her to forgive him. I don't think he does that.
I don't think he does. No, I don't think
Which
he
I
does.
don't think she should.
No,
Absolutely not.
no.
Um,
I mean, yeah, she has every right not to, I guess.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
people like to
mhm.
say that she's a villain, right, for the whole movie. I think she's
No.
misunderstood. And I wrote a
Yeah,
note here under my Gene
loosely
column.
villain.
She's an
Yeah.
antagonist.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
I said she's questionable, but she's redeemable.
Her methods are she's going about it the wrong way. Like,
Yes.
yeah, like but yeah, in the end, that's why she's such a good character. She makes
Mm-hmm.
that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, to change.
Love
And
Sadie Sink. I've been buying
yeah,
Sadie Sink
there
stock
you
for
go.
years.
Yeah. I think she does everything to help sell the
Mm-hmm.
Jean Grey. I wasn't I kind of the coming from the opposite. I think I'm warming up to Sadie Sink now.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't she was in The Whale, that one Brendan Fraser
Yeah.
movie, and she was like, meh. And same thing with Stranger Things. Like it's Stranger Things. Like I don't know. It's Stranger Things.
I
I think this
watched
is the role
um
where I'm like, okay, I
mhm.
see you. Like let's see what you do now.
I watched a movie last year that she was in called Odessa.
Oh yeah.
That according to Letterboxd only 17,000 people watched and it has an
Ooh.
average of 2.5.
Ooh.
And it's not good. It's not a
Okay.
good it's like this weird like sci-fi thing and her dad was like a traveling musician and he dies and she gets his guitar and she goes
Hmm.
on a mission to find her dad. Um but everything about this movie, it's like do you know that carpet in like arcades and bowling alleys?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
basically if that
Like the
carpet,
neon.
yeah,
Yeah.
if that carpet was a movie.
Mm. Okay.
And then you have Sadie
Interesting.
Sink
I see it. I see it. Yeah.
performing and singing. It's so good. On my hike, a song from that movie
Okay.
came on my playlist, and I
Uh,
was like, dude, I love this. Like the movie isn't good,
oh,
but
okay.
she is
Yeah.
good. She is very good. And
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
recommend Odessa. It's near the bottom of
Oh no.
her rankings because not many people have seen it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Hmm.
think she's great. I didn't
Yeah.
really watch Stranger Things, but I really like her performance in what little I did see of that.
I mean, to be fair, she's probably one of the better members of that cast. But
I
at
would
the end of the day, you could only do so much with Stranger Things.
I
Like,
would say she's
yeah.
in the top 3. Um,
Yeah.
that's
I think
interesting. Let's think about
she,
that.
she probably.
Gaten
I think she
Matarazzo
might be.
is in the top 3, I think. Not Noah Schnapp.
No. No.
Joe Keery, Maya Hawke, Charlie
Hmm?
Heaton.
Now that I think about it, I think Sadie Sink might be number one. I think she's got the best,
Yeah.
like the best road ahead of her. I think her future looks the brightest out of any of the cast,
Yeah.
honestly.
There's a really funny
Like
picture.
Millie Bobby Brown is fun, but some of the projects she's been in have been like, eh,
You know,
I'm
I'm
not
not afraid to say
sold.
it. Millie Bobby Brown is washed at however old she is. She's washed.
Oh no.
How old is
She
she?
she seems like a great person, but
She's
I
22
don't
and
know.
she's washed.
22.
She's
Oh
born in
dear.
2004.
Yeah, it remains to be seen. But I think Sadie Sink's got the MCU money now. I
Yeah.
think she did a great job with Jean. I think
Yep.
she's got a bright future.
Absolutely.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
so excited to see what she does next. As we get
100%.
there's an untitled X-Men film on
Mm.
Letterbox, and we have a Emma Frost casting, we've got a
Oh yeah.
Cyclops casting.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Bill Skarsgård is playing Charles Xavier.
Oh.
Um, we
Did we
have
get
a
didn't we get Kaylee Spaney as Rogue cast?
that was what I was about to say next.
Oh,
You
there you
read
go.
my mind.
Thank you. Oh,
We've
you're
got
welcome.
Jamie Lawson as Storm.
Mm.
Um, yeah, Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. And it says Hugh Jackman and Daphne Keane are in this. Who knows, dude? I don't think,
Interesting.
but I will
Hmm.
watch move. I will bring back Hugh
I don't know.
Jackman and Daphne every time. I love them.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Uh. Just a couple of other little tidbits I have
Yeah,
here to finish up. I didn't really know where to put them, so I'll just mention
please.
them right now. It, and this point has been I've seen it on. It's been in discussion, so I'm bringing it up. If Peter wasn't Spider-Man, if he wasn't Spider-Man, would he be a villain? In the sense that like he's using like facial tracking software. I also noticed in Far From Home he has like Edith, which is like the drone strike technology.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce
Mm-hmm.
Banner also brings up like
That's
with the
dangerous.
inhibitor
Yeah,
thing, like with the
yeah,
X-Men on the horizon. Like I just like want to like, especially with the in this movie, like the facial recognition. I'm like, why is bro like scanning people's face? Like
yeah.
they call him Palantir Peter. I thought that was kind of funny. I'm
That's
like,
really funny.
and they
Oh
just
my
like
goodness.
they do joke about it like briefly as like what the sergeant or whatever he
DeWolf.
was like chatting with DeWolf.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. I'm like why are we promoting like
Yeah.
flock cameras basically? Like
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Only
Um
Spider-Man is allowed to do that.
yeah, like
I
I
mean,
don't know. I
Batman did it. Batman did it in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, but I think I'm pretty sure in that movie they addressed it as like this is like
Oh no, they
not
deleted. They
good.
blew it up at the end.
Yeah, this like
Because
um
they hack every
they did address
camera.
it
Yeah.
and they were like this is like a moral failing, like this is not good. And then
Yeah.
in this it's like that's fun. Like
Whatever.
I'm just surveilling the whole I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Um
But to answer your question, I think absolutely Peter, if he didn't get the upbringing that he did, like if he doesn't have
yeah.
that Uncle Ben and Aunt
Oh
May
yeah.
like figure in his
100%.
life, like he is like
He's a Jean Grey maybe,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. Like
With no mentor, no guidance.
mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Um, and then one minor thing I'm gonna shout out is I felt like there's a lot of product placement in this
Yeah. Did you
movie.
see the bureau?
Oh yeah, in the market,
Yep.
right? When he's yes,
When he
that's
buys the coffee? Yep.
yeah.
I saw the
They did
bureau. I
they love the
saw
Audi.
the
They
Mercedes
loved it.
Benz one while he's on the train. Because he's
I
sitting
thought
on the train. It's a really wide shot.
I
And
thought
it's
that was Audi,
was
but
it?
it was some sort of car ad.
Yeah.
They were definitely pulling the Audi for sure because he jumped on top of that one guy's car and then he like activated like sport mode in
Yeah.
his car. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is this?
That's like in Barbie
Liquid
where there's
IV.
just like a 2-minute car commercial in the middle of it.
Yeah. There's Liquid IV.
Yep.
Also, another thing that people are talking about. This is um, Peter Parker might be a fraud New Yorker because why is he ordering Little Caesars?
He's
You're in New
poor.
York. You're in New York, bro. You can go anywhere in New
Go get a
York and get like a
slice.
$1 slice of pizza. Why are you
No,
ordering
that
Little
okay.
Caesars?
No, that's a great point actually.
You're in New York. Like this is the capital of pizza, and you're getting Little Caesars. Also, where are you getting it delivered to? Like, go to. You don't get Little Caesars delivered.
It's
Anyway,
hot and
that's
it's
just like
ready.
a yeah, hot and ready. But it's like I know you got to get your movie made. You got to get paid. But I'm like, there's a lot of ads in this. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Like sometimes there's like a Coke can or whatever in a movie, and it's like you can tell like because they always have the label facing the camera. But I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, right. but it's like, ooh, it's like right in your. I don't know. Sometimes it is a little much, but
Yeah,
it's
it's that
whatever.
Sony money.
Something yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Um, uh, and then just one little bit I thought was funny. We were talking about a theater experience. I thought it was
Mhm.
funny when people were like, that one guy showed up and they all thought it was Miles Morales. You know the part I was
Yeah.
talking about? I thought that was so
People
funny.
really like him. Like he made a post on
Oh,
Twitter. He was like, "Hey, thank you for the love. Like I would love being part of this movie." Like
that's awesome.
it was really great. Made me really
But
great.
did he like say in that post like he's not supposed to
No.
be? Okay. I just thought I remember I think both times I watched it, people kind of like, oh my gosh, like there's whispers going on. I'm
Hmm.
like,
I thought it
no.
was Miles at first because he
Okay.
sounded a little bit like Miles in
Mm,
Spider Verse, but then I
yeah.
went, "Oh, that's just a guy."
Yeah.
Um,
I thought that was kind of funny.
I got. Do you have anything else, real quick?
Yeah, no, I think any
Okay.
questions?
I've got two more things I want to talk about that I really, really
Yeah.
liked. Um, I noticed in the credits, and then I did more research on it. The performers who played the people that Gene was jumping through, it was a
Yeah.
professional dance troupe
Oh
that did it. And
wow.
so there
That's
was like
cool.
40 or 50 of them, and they
Mm,
all like and like how they would go and move, and they were in all the scenes like as the field was extending, and they would like throw their bodies out
that's so cool.
and everything. And I saw some behind the scenes of them working on that, and
I love how, yeah, I like how they got some of these like extras to shine. They
it
got a
was
little,
yeah,
time in the
like
spotlight. That was really cool.
it was so cool. Like
It's well done. Yeah.
yeah, because you could
Like the
easily just
jumping
do
bit.
like a
Yeah.
like there'd be no physical move, like they just go ugh, but no, they
Yeah.
like put their
They really
whole
sold it.
yeah
Yeah.
the physical performance of it, which
And
was
to make it a dance, like like people so focused on the physicality of it.
mm-hmm,
That's a good touch.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Great decision.
it's Gene mentions through like the guard at the beginning. He goes, "Oh, you can sense me like no one else can," because
Oh
like
yeah.
when we first see it and she jumps from the lady in the tank to
Mhm.
the guard and then the guard up top, like no one else
Mhm.
is like looking, but Peter's watching, and so it's a
Mhm.
good way for us as the audience to see
Yeah.
the change happening in a very artistic and interesting way.
Absolutely. Yeah, well
Mm-hmm.
said.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The other thing is less technical and just more funny.
Mhm.
The guy who plays let's call this Zendaya again. MJ's boyfriend at the party scene.
Oh, uh-huh.
Iman Esfandi. I'm a fraud.
Okay.
He plays Ezra Bridger in the live action Ahsoka
Oh,
show,
okay.
and I
Yeah.
love him. He's so active on Twitter, and he loves being in Star Wars. And I was overjoyed that he was in this.
Yeah.
But he had to address something recently on Twitter because on if you go on the page, it's just the boyfriend. We don't know his name.
Oh.
And if you know anything about Spider-Man comics recently, in the current run, MJ broke up with Peter and has been dating this guy named Paul.
Okay.
And everyone was like, "Oh, he's playing Paul."
Mm.
And he said, "I am not Paul,"
Oh.
which is really funny because everybody online hates Paul.
Uh,
Um,
so he had to come out and clarify
yes.
the allegations. I gotcha.
There was a day on Twitter. Um, I'll send you the picture and then I'll put it on screen. It got a full panel page of
Oh.
MJ breaking up with him, and it was like the war was over, like when that happened, because she goes, "I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Paul, I'm breaking up with you," and like the Twitter reaction that day was insane.
Oh no.
It was so funny. But yeah, I'm also really glad that he's not Paul, and maybe he's just a guy, because
Yeah.
he's my guy, and I love Ezra Bridger. He makes me very happy that he's in this movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, I also really like that. Is there anything else? I think those are the 2 points I hadn't talked about that I really
Okay.
liked.
Let me
Michael
just.
Giacchino on the score,
Mm-hmm.
incredible. I love the way he names his tracks. Like there's one called "Better Off Ned," which is really
Uh-huh.
funny.
Oh.
Um, Possession is 9/10 of the brawl.
Mhm.
What's your damage control? Ned Man walking. Um, Speed of thought. Come fly with me.
Mm.
Always hulking about. Damage control to Major Bomb, right? Damage control to Major Tom, right? He's
Nice.
really funny the way he names his songs.
That's funny.
And I think he's disrespected um,
Mm.
as one of the great composers of our time. And there's a train
I
going by my house. How
I
awesome!
think if people really look at what he's done, I think they would see, like, dang, this guy's done a lot.
Somebody said he has no bangers on
Really?
on Twitter.
I don't know about that. I think he's done. I mean, every time I look at the score, he's done a lot of Pixar stuff.
He
That's
did The
really good.
Incredibles. That alone.
Yeah, like
That
that
alone.
alone puts you in like top 5. Like, come on,
Easy.
top 10. That's an incredible score.
Incredible.
Ooh,
Cool.
pause.
Pixar
Um,
podcast win.
yeah. Also, before we kind of move on to the
Uh-huh.
end of our podcast, I want to an action piece I forgot to mention was the hand at the end.
Yes.
So cool. Like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, like the kung fu like
And the teamwork.
inspirations.
The teamwork that
Yeah,
they do is
how they're like
incredible.
jumping off of each other and like using each other.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Such a cool like choreography.
Um
Just want to shout that out real quick.
that's yeah, I personally I was a little disappointed in the hand because they're so cool in the Daredevil show and in
Yeah.
Defenders because they're the main bad guys in Daredevil season 2 and in the Defenders team up show. And they
Okay.
are insanely ruthless and the fights in that season are so like tough and incredible and Daredevil gets rocked as he always does.
Yeah.
Another thing, I wish Daredevil was in this movie.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we had to bring it up. Like,
Yeah,
such a failure to not have. We don't have a team up yet.
there's
Come on,
no
man.
team up. Like I know we got a little bit
Gosh,
in No
we
Way Home
did.
as his lawyer,
Which is,
but for
don't
those
tease
of
us with
those
that.
5 of us who watched Born Again, he's literally, spoiler alert, this whole thing is a spoiler alert. He's literally in prison. Daredevil, because he announces that he's Daredevil to
Mhm.
a courtroom that's being live streamed across the world, and he's in
Mm.
prison.
Mm.
Where does the last part of this movie take place? A prison.
Mm.
He could have been there, and it would have been so
Could've.
sick to fight the hand with him.
Oh, give it to us. Come on. We're begging.
I need it.
We're starved.
Yeah.
Help us. Yeah, such a we need it. Anyway, do you want to rank live action let's just do like the Spider-Mans, like not the movies quite yet. We'll do the
Okay.
movies next. But
Okay.
what's your rankings of 1, 2, 3, Holland, McGuire, Garfield?
Holland, McGuire, Garfield. Okay.
It's tough.
It's really tough.
They're all really good,
Mhm.
actually.
So I want to say there's no wrong way to rank
No,
these.
absolutely not. No judgment.
No judgment.
Any ranking is a good ranking.
And I'm not on the Toby movies yet for my rewatch, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna say Andrew first
Mhm.
is my favorite.
Okay.
And then before this movie, I would have said McGuire,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna say Holland, and then
Mhm.
McGuire is third.
Okay.
That might change in this week because I'm gonna try and watch all 3 Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 this week.
Yeah.
But we'll
Okay.
see.
Um,
Let's see. What do you think? What about
for me,
you? Yeah.
number 3, Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
He's not bad. He's not bad. I
Again,
just don't
nope.
have the
Yeah.
connection
Mhm.
with the others. I'm like you in the way number 2 before Brand New Day, I would have had Holland. Number 2 right now is McGuire,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this pushed Holland in the number 1 spot for me.
Okay.
I wasn't totally. I think this is like the definitive. Okay, he's kind of my favorite Spider-Man now. I think he's got
Mhm.
it. I think he's Peter. I think he's him.
Yeah. One thing I saw that people were like, "Oh, we don't see his origin of how he got bit." The first trilogy was his origin, and this is what we're in now is
Yeah,
prime
true.
adult Spider-Man. and like
Also,
this
do
is him and go ahead.
do we need to see him be bit by the
No,
spider for the
no.
umpteenth million
One,
time?
this was so funny. I
We
remember
all
seeing
know. We
on
all know how it
Twitter
goes.
when Homecoming was about to come out, and they were like, if I
Oh
have to
yeah.
watch Uncle Ben get shot on this movie again, I'm shooting him myself. I remember
Yeah, do we need to see all
we
this
don't
again?
we don't need to see it
We
again.
know he's the most popular superhero. We
Mm-hmm.
know how. Yeah,
We know.
we
We
don't need
know.
to see it
Like
again.
it's the same for Batman. I don't need to see his parents die in an alleyway.
That
Like
too.
I
Yeah,
just I don't need to see Krypton blown up again. And we
exactly.
got that in Supergirl, which was great because it was from her
A little
point of
different,
view and
different
different
perspective.
in a different
Yeah, I liked
perspective,
it.
and I liked it. Good movie.
Very good.
I'm
Good
very
point.
sad it didn't do as well as I thought it should. But it doesn't matter. We're a
Yeah,
Marvel podcast today.
yeah.
Um,
Spider-Man today.
yes.
What about the movies? I have two rankings, two different
Okay.
ways of thinking about it. I don't know which way you want to go. Are we doing live action or with Spider-Verse?
I like to include all of them together.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's do it.
Okay.
What do you got?
Do you want me to rapid fire or
Um, yep, sure.
okay? So this changed. This is an evolving list as I rewatch them all.
Mine changed big time revisiting a few
Did
of
it?
these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 11th place, I have Far From Home.
Okay.
I did have it in 10th, but I
That
liked
one,
it even less on my rewatch.
yeah, me too.
Um,
It got dropped
I
down a bit.
I like Mysterio. You get a great performance out of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mysterio's so good.
So
I
good.
love him.
There's too
Yeah.
much. There's too much Nick Fury.
Yeah.
I don't like Brad.
Mm,
You could
yeah.
just have Flash being annoying, and that would be enough. I think.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want more Flash. Like I
Mm,
always want more. I think Flash Thompson is a great
he's
character.
funny.
He's
Yeah.
so funny. I love him in
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man. That's my favorite Flash of all three.
Mm, hmm
Um, but yeah, Far From Home I have last.
Also, why couldn't that have taken place in New York? Why does it have to be in Europe? I hate that so
It's
much.
so
It
dumb.
really annoyed me on my last watch. I'm like, this could have just
Yeah.
easily been in New York. I just no reason
Yeah,
for that.
one thing I'm noting in my reviews is I said this is the most Iron Boy Jr. and the least Spider-Man
Mm,
movie out of all of them.
those do get annoying.
Yes.
The Iron Man type of mentorship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I don't really like that.
I get it, but like a good Spider-Man movie, you've got to feel New York. You got to
Mm,
feel it.
yeah,
Like it's in your
I
you just
think
got to
we
feel it.
got a lot of good pieces in it in Brand New Day, actually. We
Yes.
got a lot of New York coming out
I
here,
mentioned
and I
that a
really
lot.
liked it. Yeah.
Okay. And then in 10th I have Spider-Man 3.
Mm,
Um who knows? We'll see where I revisit this. I don't remember the last
yeah.
time I ever saw this. I remember seeing bits and pieces of it when I was a kid, but I never really
Mm,
watched it a
hmm
lot. Um, I'm interested though because I like if I like TASM 2, which I do. I don't
hmm
mind a lot of villains. Um,
mm.
and we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's a lot of villains.
In ninth, I have Homecoming. I
Mm,
thought it was really great. I think it was too attached to what was going on at the time around it because it was post Civil War. And
yeah.
I get it's Tom's first movie.
hmm
And it does have the New York charm
Yeah,
where he's like
it
helping the
does.
people and he's like Spider
hmm
Man, do a flip. Um, and Vulture is really great. Again, I keep
Yeah.
saying this. You get great performances out of the bad guys in these movies.
Yeah, you really do.
Um, I don't think there's a bad main villain in any of these.
No.
No, I don't think so. No, I think I'm correct. That's awesome. Um, but I don't know. It's just there's not enough MJ again, and then they go to Washington D.C. and it's not in New York.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. Keep him in New York. That's where he
Please,
belongs.
that's where he belongs.
Yeah.
8. I have Spider-Man 1. I
Yeah.
haven't seen this one in a long time, but again, you get a
hmm
generational performance out of Willem Dafoe.
So good.
Toby is goaded. It's
So good
great.
they had to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. And then in 7th, I have Spider-Man 2, which will probably go up on my rewatch because Alfred Molina might be
Yeah.
my favorite Spider-Man villain in this whole list.
Ooh, I'd have to think about that, but
It's tough.
that's yeah,
We'll
he's
have
up
to come
there.
back to that.
Yeah.
But he might be my
Ooh.
favorite villain in this because like the power of the
Mm,
sun in the palm of my hand. Like when he says that
yeah.
in No Way Home, I got full goosebumps. I loved it. Um, yeah, I love it so much. I can't wait to watch it this week.
Mm,
6, I have TASM 2. I think the swinging scene, if the movie
mm,
doesn't start with his parents dying on a plane and it just
mm.
opens with that swinging scene, I think the movie is better no matter what.
Yeah.
I think it's the best live action suit we've ever gotten.
Mm.
I really like Jamie Foxx's Electro, even though they made him look terrible the whole movie. He looks incredible in No Way Home, and he looks terrible in this movie.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, with like the buck teeth and the hair, and then he's blue.
He I finished No Way Home this morning. I was like, the dude got a glow up from
And
coming to a different universe.
you even see it briefly when he's got the arc reactor and the power.
Hmm.
You see the iconic like pointed electro mask like briefly with his, which made me
Yeah, you do. I
a
saw that this time too.
a great note.
Good little touch there. Yeah.
Um, yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's on that list of movies for me that it's really hard to rewatch because I
Mm.
saw it in theaters and then I didn't watch it again for till 2024. So I didn't watch it for like 10 years because
Oh wow.
I was afraid of how it made me feel.
Mm.
And I loved it. It was just so good.
Mm.
Um Heartbroken we won't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever. And Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy is incredible.
Really good.
I
Hmm.
like her better than Kirsten Dunst as MJ.
Mm.
I think I like Zendaya's MJ the best though. It's really
Yeah,
good now. It was
I
terrible
agree.
before, but it's really good now.
It's really good now.
Yeah. In 5th, I have No Way Home. I think it cleans up a lot of what Toby and Andrew's characters did, and it pushes them
Mm.
past their movies, which is awesome. We get again more great performances from iconic villains, which is super great. And like the scene where Green Goblin comes out and Toby and Tom's Spidey sense is like something's here, something's
Hmm.
here, something's here, and he finds him.
Uh-huh.
That's a great scene, and then the
Yeah.
action is great. Doctor Strange is great. I love Doctor Strange.
Hmm.
Um, there's nothing bad about it. Like I get it. Oh, it's nostalgia slop. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. But like I
Hmm.
think when you take all the pieces and put them together for what the movie's trying to be, I think it does a really good job.
Mm.
Um, in 4th, I have Across the Spider Verse, which is insane that I have it at 4 to me.
Yeah.
I love it. These movies are incredible. They can do no
It's so
wrong.
good.
The
Yeah.
music, the art, I love everything about it. There's everything in like my top 5 Spider-Man movies. They're all 5 out of 5s to me.
Mm.
Um, they're so I can't get enough. Beyond is going to go triple platinum. It's going to make $8 billion.
Oh my gosh, it better.
I'm going to go see
We
it
have to
like
wait so long.
I'm going to go see
Ugh.
it so many times. I'm going to drag
I can't
everybody to go see it with me.
I
That
can't believe when Across the Spider-Verse came out, we really thought we were gonna get the next one the next year.
yeah, no way.
Like how naive, how
Uh-huh.
silly we were.
Yeah. It
Ah,
legitimately has a chance to be one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
yeah.
It like up there with
Oh.
Back to the Future and
Hmm.
Lord of the Rings, How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They need to stick that landing.
it's got to stick. It's got to stick the landing.
Hmm.
I saw on the Escape Pod a while ago. They were like, um, would you rather go back in time to make a movie that you love that got bad reception, a 10 out of 10, or like an
Mm.
8 out of 10 or whatever, or would
Hmm.
you rather be on the Spider Verse is the best Spider-Man movie ever? And the guy was like,
Mm.
I don't know. And he's like, it's either do I go back in time and fix TASM 2, or do I make sure Beyond is the best? And he goes, I think I choose Beyond.
Yeah.
You gotta. I
That's
think you have
that's
to.
me. Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta.
In 3rd, I have Brand New Day. It was in
Mm.
4th, and then I moved it above Across
Hmm.
after my second watch. We've talked about it for an hour and a half. I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to revisit it later, and then again when the next one is coming out.
Hmm.
In 2nd, I have Into the Spider Verse. you just get incredible
Mm,
like art style, and you get incredible performances out of people that aren't really known for giving that. Like you get one out of Nicolas Cage as Spider Noir.
mhm,
Haley Steinfeld is incredible as Gwen. Um,
mhm.
what's his name? Who the comedian who plays Spider Ham?
John Mulaney,
John
I think.
Mulaney. He's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
He is so
Good work on that.
so
Yeah.
funny. Um, you get Mahershala Ali as Uncle Aaron,
Mm,
and Brian
yeah.
Tyree Henry as his dad.
Mhm.
Um, and oh my gosh, and I forgot to mention this in Across. I love the relationship Miles has with his parents. That's
Yeah.
because that's something no Spider-Man gets. His parents are gone.
Mm-mm.
You just
Yeah.
get Aunt May and Uncle Ben, and that's it.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know. I, I, I think about these two animated
Mhm.
movies, and I can't get enough. I can't wait.
Mhm.
And they just really
Yeah.
just fill me as both an artist and as a Spider-Man enjoyer and as just someone who loves good movies. Like they are so
Yeah.
good, and I can't wait to
So
rewatch them.
good.
I'm rewatching them last in
Mm.
my Spider-Man rewatch. Um, and then number one, I have the Amazing Spider-Man one. I've watched this movie 10 times in the
Oh wow.
last 5 years.
Oh my god.
Uh, so that means I've seen it like 11 times because I obviously saw it when it came out.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I
Mhm.
had the chance to see it in theaters
Mm.
because the movie theater near me did like 2 or 3 years ago they did Spider-Man Mondays, so they did Toby, Andrew,
Oh
Tom,
yeah. Mhm.
and I called off of work so I could go see
Let's
Amazing
go.
Spider-Man in theaters. And it's just really special.
Yeah.
I love Sally Field as Aunt May. She's my favorite Aunt May.
Mm.
Um, Martin Sheen does a good job as Uncle Ben. Um, Lizard is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Risa Fons, he does fine. I don't.
Mhm.
He's not as iconic as
Yeah.
the other, as you know, as Doc Ock or Green Goblin or whatever. But I
Mhm.
think you get a lot of like lover boy Peter Parker in this movie. Um,
Mhm.
one of these reviews, I won't go and find it, but I said I love that this movie is a rom com disguised as a Spider Man movie. Um, and it's cute, and I think the chemistry really adds a lot to it between Andrew and Emma. I'm devastated that they're not together anymore.
Mm.
Um, but this is the people call it cringe, like the crane scene at the end when they're like, "Let's make Spider-Man's got a clear approach," and they put all the cranes over the street because his
Oh
he got
yeah.
shot
Yeah.
and his leg hurts and
Mhm.
he's struggling. Like that means a lot to me. Like it's not better than the train scene from Spider-Man Two.
Oh,
Like that
yeah.
is one of the best. That's top five Spider-Man scene. Um,
Absolutely.
but I really like that.
Mm.
And I also really enjoy Dennis Leary's performance as Captain Stacy. Like I think
Mm.
it's really strong. Uh, to I don't know. It's just, he gives such a great performance, and I love the scene where he finally unmasks Peter and like has that conversation with him, and like their whole dynamic through the whole movie, where Peter's like, "There's a giant lizard," and he's like, "Do I look like the mayor of Tokyo to you?" Like that's so funny. That's he's like, "I'm gonna protect the good people of New York, and you can go back to watching monster movies." Like he treats him like a child, and he's like, "Oh, nope, surprise!" And then he haunts the narrative in the second one because he goes
Mhm.
against what he wants in protecting Gwen. It's so good. Yeah, I love the Amazing Spider-Man. I could do 10 hours on it by myself. Yeah, hit me with your rankings. I've talked too
Alrighty. So number 11, I've got TASM 2. For the longest time,
long. Yeah.
I thought I hadn't seen this movie. I think I have. I just forgot about it,
Uh huh.
which is kind of just how I feel. I feel like it's pretty forgettable for me. Number 10, the first Amazing Spider-Man, TASM. Um,
Heartbreaking at 10.
I don't know. I just Garfield wasn't really my era. It wasn't really my thing. I don't know. Just didn't connect with him as much as maybe some of the others, but
Mm-hmm.
still a good. After revisiting, I'm like, he was a good Spider-Man. It kind of did him a disservice with some of the filmmaking around it.
Yeah, I agree.
Could have really helped move those up. But at
Mm-hmm.
number 9, I have Spider-Man 3 of the Raimi trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah, I don't know, the worst of the Raimi.
Not a hot take.
Yeah, not really anything new. Number 8, this one got moved down after rewatch. Which is Far From Home. I remember really liking it when it first came out.
I bought it on Blu-ray.
I thought it was incredible, but
Yeah.
after watching it again, I'm like, yeah, he's not in New York. Um, yeah, it's just I don't know. Didn't really hold up on a rewatch. Number 7, this one also moved down, kind of the same reason as
Yeah.
No Way Home. Just
Okay.
didn't really hold up on a rewatch for me. I feel like when it came out, it was definitely an event film, and I kind of fell into that whole hype and aura
Mm-hmm.
movement going on.
Fun fact about
Which
that. That's the
mhm.
last time I sat in the very back row of a theater because I let my friend buy the tickets,
Oh no,
and
never let your friends buy tickets.
I sat in the back on the edge, and he was like, "Yeah, it's the best seats. There's no one in front of you." And I was like,
Oh, ah,
"No audio engineer sits here. They sit
no.
over there."
Worst seat in the house.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awful.
yeah.
Yeah, I know some people like it because you can like get up and go to the bathroom. I'm
Don't
like,
care.
no,
Do you think I'm
I'm
getting up
sat.
to go to the bathroom for
Yeah,
movies?
no,
Absolutely not.
go before.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink any water.
No drinks in the theater.
um, yeah, it just didn't really hold up. I on the rewatch, I definitely noticed people talk about, but you can like see there's like pauses for like cheers or
The
like
cheers,
laughs. I'm
like when
like,
Andrew and Toby
ooh,
come through the portals and stuff.
yeah. I'm like, ooh, this is awkward.
I
But
I I do notice that. I do like that it gives you a second to like sit with it for a second. But maybe I'm just too
mm,
Andrew pilled to know.
mm.
You know,
Andrew, you
maybe
took the Andrew pill,
I
yeah.
probably am too Andrew Garfield pilled.
Um, and yeah, it's and then number 5, I have Spider-Man 1 of the Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
Solid, yeah. It's like my first introduction to like a Spider-Man movie, and yeah, it's special. Number 4, I have Brand New Day.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just mention it now. On first watch, I had it lower, and then after rewatch, I bumped it up.
I
So
did notice
I
that. I
yeah,
liked that you made it better. That made me very
yeah.
happy.
It's sometimes you just get caught up in
Mm-hmm.
the I don't know, for one reason or another, you might go up or down, but on this time, like some of the other ones I on rewatch, I went down. On this one, I went up. So
Yeah.
sometimes that happens, but yeah, it got better. Number 3, I have Spider-Man 2. Probably, yeah, it is. According to my list, peak live action Spider-Man in my opinion. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like you get Doc Ock, you get so many iconic scenes. Um, yeah, childhood and Spider-Man form. And then 1 and 2, I really struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
I have number 2 at the moment, Across the Spider-Verse. Um, for no reason other than number 1 is Into the Spider-Verse, and Into the Spider-Verse literally changed animation as we know it. Like that is just,
Yeah. There's so many
um,
movies that look like that now.
yeah, like every movie wants to be Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse. Like it set the bar. It redefined animation. And I just think Into the Spider-Verse has more it moments.
Yeah.
The What's Up Danger scene obviously comes to mind. It's just so good.
That's a
Um,
stop. That's a stop, and you can't do anything else
Actually,
during that
yeah,
scene.
I
It's
will. It's like people sometimes will post the video on social media, and I have to stop and watch it every time.
mm-hmm.
It's so good.
And the
Uh,
soundtrack.
mm-hmm.
A couple of the songs
Yeah.
came on my playlist this morning, and I loved every second.
Mm,
And it
yeah.
further affirmed what is the I think it's the end credit song of Across the Spider Verse. It's called "Am I Dreaming?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's Metro Boomin. He did all of those.
Mhm.
Am I Dreaming might be one of the best songs ever made, I think. Personally.
Ever. Yeah.
Ever. Like
Heck yeah.
I am so serious. Like
Yeah.
I think it might be one of the best songs ever made.
Nice. Yeah.
That's just
It's
a thought I had while I was hiking in the sun.
mm,
I might have been
I haven't
delirious, but
I don't know if I can think of it. I remember the end of Across the Spider-Verse. I remember that song just because it's more fresh in my brain, but I'll have to go back and give it a listen. But yes, Into the Spider-Verse, it's like genre defining, era defining. I don't know. Every it's just what everything I want in a spider. Also, if I was including Miles Morales in my rankings, he's number one. I love Miles Morales. He's my favorite Spider-Man.
interesting. I think
Yeah.
if it's only into, I think he's not. But if you include the two movie across as well, I think he is. He's probably number one because you get a
Nice.
lot more character growth and his like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like I'm gonna prevent all this bad stuff from happening and like that. That's what Spider-Man's being about. You don't go with the status quo. You don't just let things happen. You do everything you can to save people. You're
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You can't let people die.
Um yeah, I gave this movie a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. What did you have, Joe?
I gave it a 5 out of 5, and then I promised to be more critical, and then I gave it a 5 out of 5 again.
Maybe one day, and maybe that day will never come, but
I
it's a 5 out of 5 for
if
you.
I
Yeah.
if I could do some decimal points,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would probably say maybe like a 4.88.
Mm.
I would
See, I
say.
wish Letterbox was 1 to 10, but
I
you
mean, it
can't win them all.
technically is 1 to 10 because
It
it's
kind of is,
half.
but then you could get 8.5 and then or
Yeah,
like you could even break it down further,
yeah.
but
Because a
I
four and a
feel like it's just
half
too
and a nine
broad.
aren't the same thing.
No. It's too
Yeah,
broad,
yeah.
but
I
it is what
don't.
it is.
Yeah, I don't think Brand New Day is a perfect movie, but I think it will be remembered
Hmm.
fondly as, at least up until now, Tom Holland's
Hmm.
best.
Yes.
And I'm very excited for the future of this new trilogy. That
Yeah.
they'll probably name the Day trilogy because the last one was
Yeah,
the
I could
Home
see that.
trilogy.
Hmm.
So like, what's the last one going to be called? Like One Last Day and He'll Die? Like, I hope not.
Ooh. Brand new day. The next day.
One Last
Um
Day.
Doomsday. Ooh.
Do you think he'll be in Doom?
Speaking
Speaking of,
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
he
let's
is
let's
will
get into the future. Yeah,
yeah?
what do we think? What's gonna happen
What
next?
what do you think the end credit scene means? Like that he's in space? Like
My initial reaction was um like a Spider-Verse thing happening, but I
yeah.
think Spider-Verse comes after Doomsday, so I don't think it's that.
Mm-hmm.
Um I don't know. Like it's a Spider-Man in outer space. I'm trying to think what that could be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have two ideas.
Okay.
I think he will show up in Doomsday, but
Yeah.
it's not being marketed. And why would he be there? No one knows
Yeah.
who he is.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, he's not Tom Holland, I don't think is on the cast
He
list,
wasn't on
right?
the
Yeah.
chairs.
Right.
And a
Hmm.
lot of people were on the chairs.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I think he'll show up and like I don't think he'll save the day and win it for them in the end
Yeah.
against Doom, but I think maybe I would love to see him interact with the Fantastic Four. That's really what I'm pushing
Ooh.
for because
Yeah.
the like Johnny Storm is one of his best friends, like in canon, like in the comics, and I would love to
Yeah.
see Joseph Quinn and Tom Holland be friends. Like that would be really fun to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I think
I like that.
I think they did confirm Tobey Maguire is going to be Spider-Man in Secret Wars, which
Oh,
takes
okay.
place on Battle World, which
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about, but
Do you think it's not about the end credit scene for Brand New Day? Do you think that's not about Doomsday and maybe instead it's for
Secret Wars,
Secret Wars?
it might.
I think it's more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't
It
know.
could be either one. I don't the least likely theory is probably Spider-Verse. I don't think it has
I don't
anything to
think
do with
it's Miles
Spider-Verse.
Morales.
No.
I don't think it's anything like that. I don't think, yeah, anything to do with Spider
Gosh, that'd be
Verse.
crazy if Miles came to like real life.
Ooh, I wish that would be
I
really cool.
oh my gosh, that'd be so because they did because Andrew Garfield is in Across the Spider-Verse when
Oh,
they're
yeah,
showing like all the Uncle Ben's dying. You see him,
right.
and then you
Yeah.
see Toby's Uncle Ben dying like over the shoulder
Hmm.
of Toby, and then
Hmm.
Donald Glover is Prowler, right, in live
Yep.
action. So it's like
Right.
it's not impossible.
We have the pieces.
We
Like
have yeah.
it's yeah. There's some little crumbs. They've spread a little crumb trail
Mm-hmm.
for us. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. Huh.
I'm intrigued.
Um.
I
Yeah. I
love where
don't know.
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I love where Spider Man is at right now. I
Yeah.
think he's in a really
It's a good
great
spot.
place.
Yeah.
Um, I'm really just excited to see what's next. I'm really excited to
Hmm.
rewatch all these movies.
Yeah.
Um, it's really funny that I'm doing this because the Magic Hobbit set came out, and I really want to rewatch the Hobbit movies again. So I'm gonna do Spider Man and Hobbit while
Mm.
also keeping up with some new stuff, and then I'm gonna go into Lord of the Rings after Hobbit's done
Ah,
and
there
rewatch
you
all
go.
of those. And I'm not just gonna watch Fellowship this time. I'm gonna watch all three,
Go all through. Yeah.
all of
Are you
them.
gonna do like Hobbit straight into Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna do Hobbit,
okay?
Hobbit, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings.
There you go.
Yeah,
Um. Also, I want to get some thoughts really quick on.
yeah,
We got some MCU news recently. I think it was San Diego Comic Con. They had some announcements.
I think
Just
so.
wanted to just along the lines of MCU future. What do you think of Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider? What do you think?
I love Ryan Gosling. He's
Mhm.
literally me. He's literally me. I will be sad. I
Yeah.
There's not a Ryan Gosling movie that I dislike. I've seen a lot of his
Hmm.
stuff. He gives some
Yeah.
great performances in Drive and Blade Runner and Barbie.
Hmm.
Um, I can't wait to see him in the new Star Wars movie next year in Starfighter.
Starfighter. Yeah.
Um,
Also, Sean Levy. It seems like they got
also Sean Levy.
a connection there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They're
don't.
like that.
I'm selling my Sean Levy stock. Unfortunately, I don't
I'm
really
yeah, a
see.
little apprehensive on
I'm
that.
wary. I'm very wary.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on one hand, I do like Ryan Gosling. On the other hand, there's Sean Levy. So I
Yeah.
don't know. It remains to be seen.
Yeah.
But Ghost Rider should be fun.
Yeah.
What do you think they do? Like, cause Ghost Rider, he remind me what was his origin story again? Like what?
That's a
Like,
great.
is it
That's a great
is
question.
this like a rated PG-13 type of thing, or like are they gonna push that? I don't know. Like, what kind of direction did they go? Especially with Sean Levy, because he's done more of like a he's like Free Guy. He did Night at the Museum, more like family
Mm-hmm.
friendly stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what direction do they go with Ghost Rider?
I I think because it's Ryan Gosling, I think you go a little bit more family friendly than I think you would
Yeah.
normally because, coming off the success of, Project Hail Mary and
Right.
Barbie, where he kind of plays a goofy guy that's
Yep.
very family friendly. I think you can keep that, but then also go into the horrible, like, retribution that he does, like
Yeah.
with the Ghost Rider stuff.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, it needs to look super sick.
Mm,
I think the bike's got to
yeah.
be awesome. I think the flame skull's got to be so sick. Um,
There's an opportunity here to like really go crazy and like stylize this
and
and
be
just
something.
make it look really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
absolutely. But yeah, I'm really excited. Is it
Yeah.
a? It is a movie. I thought it might have been a
Hmm.
miniseries, but it's gonna be a movie in 2 years.
Yeah. 2 years?
Um,
Okay. What was the release date on it? Do
I
you have
think
that?
it just says 2028.
Oh, just okay.
Uh,
So no uh specific date, just 2028 at the moment.
yeah, it just
Okay.
says 2028 so far.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And then the other one, I'm really excited about this announcement that they had is David Johnson is the new
Mm,
Black Panther. What do
yes.
you think about Black Panther and where that's headed?
Um, I think that it's a really good. I love it. Let me just say I
Yeah,
love it while I'm
me too.
distracted looking
Me
at
too.
this letterbox
Really
page.
excited for that.
I haven't seen a lot of stuff that he's in.
Mm.
I've seen nothing that he's in. Okay.
Oh,
But my good friend of mine uh, saw the news. Shout out George once again.
there you go.
Every episode you're relevant. That's
Shout
so
out
funny.
George.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
He rewatched The Long Walk and Alien Romulus because
Mm-hmm.
he's so excited for this. I think
Hmm.
what happened to Chadwick is absolutely devastating.
Yeah,
He
unfortunate.
I still think about Black Panther 1 very fondly. Like
Hmm.
um he's so incredible in that. He's incredible in Civil War.
Yeah.
Um Incredible in 42 as well as Jackie
Oh yeah.
Robinson.
Right.
Uh
Yeah.
that was the movie I watched after he died. I was like, man,
Mm,
I miss Chadwick, and I watched
yeah.
42. Made me really happy. But I think he's going to do an incredible job. I
Hmm.
didn't know he was over 30 years old.
Oh, speaking of that, I didn't know Ryan Gosling was 45.
What?
Yeah.
45? I thought he was in
Dude,
his late 30s.
I exactly. He's 45. He's pushed 50 now. Like
Wow.
he looks good.
Oh
But
my
yeah, you
gosh.
brought up the whole age thing. I'm like, I recently after the Ghost Rider announcement, actually, I looked him up and was like, notice he's 45. I couldn't believe it.
That's so funny.
So crazy.
Um but yeah, I think he'll do a great job.
Hmm.
And, it's a good and respectful way to continue on not only Chadwick's legacy but also
Yeah.
continue on with Black Panther. Is Coogler doing that? Of course he is.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, good.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad. Coogler, my go.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have watched Romulus, Alien Romulus, The Long Walk,
Hmm.
and Rye Lane, all
That
of
was the other
which
one
David
George watched. Yeah.
Johnson is in. And my takeaway after all three of those movies was he kind of stole the show, like
Did
with his
he?
performance.
Okay.
He's like one of my favorite young, I guess, like up and coming, like maybe underdogs, in the industry right now. Like I'm really excited to see what he goes on to do because
Yeah.
I was just, yeah, one of my main takeaways is just he blew me away. And yeah, in Alien Romulus he plays like an android, and oh, he's like the heart and soul of
Hmm.
that movie. Same thing with Long Walk. He has like this uh like monologue, I think, at the end. And yeah, it's just, I was so, needless to say, when that news came out, I was very excited. Like they couldn't have gone with a
Hmm.
better guy for Black Panther.
That's great.
Yeah,
You
so
love to hear
excited for
that.
that.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. Um, is there anything else? Oh yeah. Are we ever getting a Blade movie
No.
from MCU? Yeah. I,
Absolutely not.
I think it's dead,
Um,
unfortunately.
I think it's cooked. Which makes that line in Deadpool and Wolverine even funnier, where he's like,
Yeah.
"There's only
Right.
been one blade. There's only ever gonna be one blade," and then Deadpool just looks at
I
the
almost
camera.
wonder.
It was so funny. Like I was
I
like,
almost wonder if that was even a joke, or if they're just like straight up telling you in that moment, like, there's never, this is your announcement.
yeah,
We're
because
never getting a Blade
at the
movie.
time it was like still up in the air and like it was
Yeah.
weird, and then we
Right.
got the voiceover cameo at the end of Eternals
Hmm.
in was that
Oh
2021?
yeah. I don't remember.
Was it when was 2021 Eternals?
Okay.
Because I remember people making fun of it because there were no consequences to that movie
Mm.
until Brave New World,
Oh yeah.
with their at the end scene where the hand is in the ocean.
Oh
If you
yeah.
remember, because that's it from
Right.
Eternals, right?
Hmm. People were
Um,
wondering, that's just been chilling there the whole time.
why did I give
Nobody's
Eternals a
addressed it.
4? That's crazy. What did I say? Oh,
Gosh, I really, go ahead.
I really enjoyed I don't remember her name, the deaf girl, the
Oh
speedster.
yeah.
I really enjoyed
Yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I'm a sucker for that because my mom's deaf. So that whole
Mm.
the culture
Yeah.
ASL and everything mean a lot to me in media. So I think I was a little
Yeah.
higher on that. I also like Richard Madden a lot
Oh yeah.
and Kit
I think
Harington.
it was
So
yeah, I think it was one of those where it's like you have the pieces there. I didn't really think they came together
no, which
as
is
well as they could
unfortunate
have.
because they had
Unfortunate.
Chloe Zhao.
Yeah,
She's
such a good
goaded.
director. She went on to do great things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, didn't Eternals have that end credit scene with Kit Harington's character that we've just like never really
Nope, never
that's
seen
kind
him
of
again.
still out there. Yeah.
He's never coming
Kind of like
back.
a blade treatment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Um before David Johnson was cast, I was like, I wonder if they recast Blade and maybe like David Johnson does it, but no,
Yeah.
I think Blade's just dead in the water.
Justice for Mahershala Ali because
Oh, that was such a good casting too. Oh my gosh.
his
Which
like
makes it even worse because, like,
yeah,
oh, imagine how good it would have been.
because like he hasn't really done anything since winning because he won an Oscar for Moonlight, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
Like he
think
hasn't
so.
really done a lot since then. Like he was in Green Book, I
Oh
guess,
yeah, yeah,
and he
it's
was in
whatever.
Jurassic World Rebirth, I guess.
Oh jeez.
But like
Yeah,
he really wasn't in really anything else because they were holding him hostage for Blade,
yeah,
which is
that's
insane.
right. Yeah, I guess he was in Spider Verse, but that's
Still a voiceover role. It's not like a,
yes, just a voiceovers. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
Uh-huh.
When Doomsday gets here, that's I think that's the next one, right? The next MCU on the slate is Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we shall see. Um.
Yep.
But yeah, I got nothing else. What do you got? Any other questions? Anything
Um
MCU? What's
I'm really glad Happy isn't in this movie.
yeah,
I'm sick and tired of seeing John
I'm done with
Favreau
Happy.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Like respectfully, he was great in the Iron Man movies. I'm just tired of looking at him.
yeah,
Respectfully.
yeah,
Um Love Punisher, wish we had
yeah,
Daredevil.
yep,
Jean was great. I wish
yep.
Ned had a little bit more to do in this movie, but I
Mm.
really
I love Ned.
Ned is so goaded. Like the Lord of the Rings quote. He's
Oh, that
like,
was a good.
"All right then, keep your secrets."
Yeah,
And he goes, "If you're referring to the incident with the dragon, I was barely
that's
involved."
just the buddies. Just they're just meant to be.
Yeah,
Like
like
they
it
just yeah,
reminds me of you, me, and Levi, like just
yeah,
quoting Lord of the Rings our entire lives.
yeah.
Like it was just they're made to be friends in every universe, and it made me really happy.
Exactly. Yeah,
Um,
so good.
yeah, no, I'm very happy with this movie. I'll probably rewatch it again once it comes out on streaming, and I'll be a little more critical. Maybe it'll drop down to 4.5.
Eh,
We'll see, but
maybe it's just the best Spider-Man movie ever
maybe
made.
maybe I just
I
will
don't know,
continue to like it even more.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, well, if you made it this far, thanks as always for
Hmm.
watching. We do appreciate it. Um,
What do we got
next
next week?
week,
Yeah,
I
next
think
week.
are we gonna talk about top four maybe? Just kind of
We might do some
geek
top
out on our
fours.
favorite. I don't know. There's
Um,
some small. This was kind of the end of the summer blockbuster slate, so it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
slows down a little bit until the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll throw in a few of the smaller ones in there. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. Um, yeah. Um, follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to us on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Follow us on
Um,
Letterboxd.
follow us on
Yeah.
Letterboxd. I changed my username. It's now Read the Room on Letterboxd. So go find me on
That's
there.
really
And
good.
I had
That's really
I
good.
couldn't do read between the lines. It's too long, unfortunately. So I'm like, what
Read.
else can I do? Read the room. Okay, that
That's
works.
wow.
And where
Oh,
can people find you on Letterboxd?
Young Joseph.
Young Joseph. That's right.
Young Joseph. My profile
Awesome.
picture is the guy from uh
Is it Spy Kids?
Spy
Right?
Kids 3D Game Over.
Yeah.
Um and yours is the fish from Rango.
Yeah. Mr. Timms.
Because I whenever I watch movies on Letterbox that absolutely just blow me away, I like to share my review with the custom poster on my Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
which has your profile picture at the top, and then your rating and the title of the movie at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister swiped up, and she goes, is your profile picture the guy? And I was like,
The
it
guy.
is. And yeah, and I've thought about changing it, but I can't think of anything I like better.
No, it's good.
It's
If you
so
changed it, I
funny.
would be lost because I just see that
Yeah.
as you now. Yeah,
It
you're the
was
guy.
it was my
Yeah.
Slack picture as my last
Oh
job.
my gosh, that's awesome.
It was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, young
Um,
Joseph and Read the Room.
Read the room. Follow us
Uh
on there.
mhm.
Um, we're watching movies.
Watching
But
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Until next time, until next week. Hope you take care and have a great day
And
or
with great
night or
power
whatever comes great responsibility. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
bye-bye.